Hello everyone, I'm Brian Morrow and welcome to another edition of Comcast Varsity Football, your place to find the best local high school gridiron action around. Every weekday we're out in either Pennsylvania, New Jersey, or Delaware, bringing you some of the best the region has to offer. And today we're heading out to King of Prussia, Pennsylvania for a battle between the Strath Haven Panthers and the Upper Merion Vikings. The Panthers are defending District 1 champs and finished last year 14-1, losing to West Allegheny in the state final. That loss ended their 44-game win streak, but they still hold the state's longest regular season win streak at 64 games. Head coach Kevin Clancy started out his year with a bang after knocking off Interborough 49-7, then rolled to a perfect undefeated regular season finish. Watch for their running game to lead the way today, and number 40, their big fullback Dan Connor. So far this year, their offense has been downright scary, scoring an average of 40 points a game. And their defenses look great as well, holding the opposition to just 5. They finished the regular season by posting 5 straight shutouts and started the playoffs by blowing out Pottstown 35-7, so they're clicking on all cylinders and are looking to remain undefeated. The Vikings are also trying to remain undefeated, though, and have a number of weapons. Head coach Andy Toto leads the team that has 10 senior starters on offense and has loved their success. The guys have quarterback Dan Kelly running the show and have scored over 31 points a game so far. Their defense, made up of 7 seniors and 4 juniors, started their season by posting back-to-back shutouts and have gone on to hold opponents to an average of 10 points a game. They knocked off Sun Valley last week 21-7 to get here and are ready to get things started today. One more note about today's game, though. Of the 32 games being played this week in the state of Pennsylvania, this was the only game between 2 undefeated teams. So as they say, one of the O's must go. Let's go out now to Viking Field for the kickoff.
Hello and welcome to Viking Field in King of Prussia, Pennsylvania, the home of the Upper Marion Vikings, taking on the Strath Haven Panthers, the District 1 AAA championship matchup, along with Mike Linder. My name is Bob McCool. Welcome, everyone. This one promises to be a very good football game, a matchup of unbeatens, the 6-time defending District 1 AAA champion Strath Haven, in the visiting uniforms in the white with the black numbers and the silver helmets. As for Upper Marion, the home team in their purple uniforms with the gold pants and the gold numbers. Strath Haven will kick off, and dropping back deep for Upper Marion will be Russ DiStefano, number 28, and Brett Patterson, number 24, awaiting the kickoff. And it hits, and DiStefano has some trouble with it inside the 15-yard line, but he has a seam. He's across the 35 and brought down just shy of the 40-yard line. A good open field tackle and perhaps a big saving touchdown tackle as well for Phil Atkinson. DiStefano had a gap, took advantage of it, and a good field position for Upper Marion to start things at about their own 38-yard line. The quarterback for Upper Marion is senior Dan Kelly, 6 foot tall, 175 pounds. He's thrown for almost 1,300 yards and 14 touchdowns. Can run with the football as well, and part of the game plan tonight for Coach Andy Toto and the Vikings is very much keeping Dan Kelly involved, not only throwing the football but running with it as well.
And Bob, maybe the most important stat is he's only thrown 3 interceptions all year long.
DiStefano checks up on the wing. The give is to Brett Stauffer. Stauffer finding some room and getting across the 45 to about the 46-yard line. Good run for Brett Stauffer as we take a look at the offensive front 5 for Upper Marion. The center, Albert Keene. The guards, Matt Donato and Rob Scott. The tackles, a pair of big ones in for John Fergale and Dave Weber. The tight end, a huge target, and 6'7" Jake Parsons. The split end is Dan Stauffer. The halfbacks in the wing T offense, Brett Patterson, who got the first carry, and Russ DiStefano. The fullback is Joe Tassani. Patterson got 8 yards on first down, so it's 2nd down and 2 now for Upper Marion. Tassani, the lone back in the backfield. They look to throw the football. It's complete. Stauffer makes the catch, good for a first down in Panther territory at about the 48-yard line before he's bumped out of bounds. We'll take a look now at the defensive starters for Strath Haven. A 3-4 alignment for Kevin Clancy's Panthers. Nick Hargraves and Nick Cresta are the defensive ends, with Corey Kokensberger the nose guard. The outside linebackers, Dave Peck and Sam McGarity. The inside backers, Dan Connor and Jim Rowland. The corners, speed to kill, Lenny Carter, Quentin Brown. Free safety is Keith Davis, and the strong safety is Phil Atkinson. A pickup of 5 yards on a play from Kelly to Stauffer. 1st and 10 for Upper Marion in Strath Haven territory at the 48-yard line. This time they look to run the football. It's the fullback Dasani, gets to about the 46 before he's hit and brought down. Slowing him down, coming up for the free safety spot was Keith Davis.
Well, interesting, like on that first couple of plays, how they got the 8 yards and then took advantage of the second down and short for that pass completion and pick up the first down of the evening. And I think you're going to see Kelly mix it up all night long as coaches sending in those plays. Let's keep Strath Haven off balance if at all possible. Very difficult to do that with that club, but I think they're going to have to do it with their play selection.
2nd down and 8 for the Vikings at the Strath Haven 46-yard line. Strath Haven 11-0 on the season. Upper Merion also 11-0 on the season. Kelly looking for somebody to hand off to, and it's Patterson who gets the call. Patterson gets inside the 40 to about the 39-yard line. Don't know, Mike, if there was confusion in the backfield or if it was a delayed handoff, but it worked very well for Upper Merion, very close to a 1st down as well.
Yeah, what you're going to like is they came across with the man in motion. It leaves one guy able to get him in an unbalanced situation in terms of having one additional guy at the point of attack. But then Tasani, watch Tasani, 41 is going to come across. The fullback is the man that got in front. We don't have a good shot of it there, but Tasani threw a super block, which is what opened the way for Patterson.
3rd down and 1. Patterson gets the call again. He'll get the 1st down. Connor stands him up just beyond and drives him back beyond the 1st down marker, but the forward motion will give Upper Merion a 1st and 10.
Well, I think I agree with you that he had it, but on the other hand, the linesman come in, and I don't know if they got the greatest spot. They may have to measure this one.
At the 38-yard line, the officials now signal it is a 1st down for Upper Merion. Nope, they're going to blow the whistle, and they're going to call for a measurement. So you're right, they did not get a good spot. But it seemed as if his forward motion was going to give him the 1st down. The officials will measure it, and while we have the moment, we will talk about field conditions of this game. It's very difficult to talk about it because they're not very good.
Well, I'll tell you what, we were both out there before the game. It looked great from when we first walked in, but then I think that was the way it was from you walking around, wasn't it, Bob? It surely couldn't have been me, but no, you're absolutely right. You go out there, and we were sinking in ourselves, and coaches were talking about it, but the players didn't seem to mind. There it is.
So they are a little bit short. So a good play by Strath Haven's defense, and that's one of the things you have to talk about with the Panthers. They are a very good football program, and they are a terrific defense. They have posted 6 shutouts this season, 5 in the last 6 games.
What do you think? Big decision early here?
And Upper Merion with possession in front of the home crowd. Andy Toto is going to leave the offense on the field, and the
How about that?
faithful of the Vikings agree with him.
First big decision of the evening.
4th and inches from about the Strath Haven 38-yard line. The give is to Dasani, the fullback, and the surge this time will get him the 1st down as he gets close to the 35-yard line.
Interesting. Both backs in. Patterson goes first. Looks like he's going to run a lead off tackle, but then Tasani will come back inside and doesn't really get much of a block from Patterson. He did it all on his own, number 41, Joe Tasani. 626 yards rushing and 7 TDs coming in to tonight's ball game, and not many that could be bigger than that one. That was a real gutty call this early in the ball game when they could have gone field position, maybe kicked them in deep.
Patterson comes out of the game for this particular play. Tasani, the lone back in the backfield. Stoffer goes in motion to the near side. Stefano lined up to this side. Kelly this time play action fake, looking for an open receiver, finds an open receiver. The pass is caught inside the 30, down at about the 25-yard line. It's Stefano on the reception, down at about the 27-yard line.
Oh, outstanding job done this time. What I gotta like about Kelly is how deep he got. He knew that he had a time pattern. It's just going to be a hook downfield about 12 yards by Patterson. So look how deep Kelly had to get. Turns, got a good block up front from Tasani, and then there he is on the hook. He went down 12 yards, tried to get the 1st down, had to come back for it, and misses by 2.
See one more look at it. The play action fake, holding the linebackers momentarily. Stefano gets behind him. They pick up 8 yards on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 2. Just what the doctor ordered for Upper Merion, controlling the game early on. Kelly with the play action fake. It's a bootleg, and he's got room to run. One man to beat, and he breaks the tackle and will go in for the touchdown. Terrific play fake by Dan Kelly on the bootleg, and he takes it the distance, 28 yards for the touchdown.
Well, there's a case of an over-anxious defense, one that has been aggressive all year long. And this has got to be a play that the coaches figured the way Strath Haven is aggressive, we will give that fake one way, we'll come back in the opposite direction, and just did a super job. What a surprise to jump out in front. Now that decision, that gutsy call really looks good.
Stauffer will come on to attempt the extra point. No, excuse me, it's Dan Kelly, the quarterback, on for the extra point. The kick is up and good. So with 8 minutes and 38 seconds remaining in the first quarter, Upper Marion strikes first. It's the Vikings 7, Strath Haven nothing.
Kelly puts the ball on that left hip. Watch, look at him. He just hides a great fake back to the opposite side to Patterson. And then looking for D. Stefano downfield to give him the key block, number 28. It's right there as he is able to take Carter out of the play. And then Kelly steps through the attempted tackle into the end zone. Well, they gambled. They got the first down. And then they come back with a little razzle-dazzle to take advantage of the over-anxious or aggressive Strath Haven defense. Beautiful play.
And a beautiful drive as well.
Watch his
for
block.
Strath Haven.
Right here. Good job done on Lenny Carter, who fights off the block but cannot recover in time to get the quarterback Dan Kelly, and he steps into the end zone.
8-play drive and 61 yards on the play, on the drive as well for Upper Marion, and that is exactly what the Vikings need to do. Control the clock, control the football, and keep Strath Haven's potent offense off the field as much as they can.
Two decisions that they made so far. First was winning the toss, and instead of deferring like most teams, they said we want the football. And then, when they were out around the 45-yard line, deciding to try for the first down and getting it.
The kick taken by one of the up men for Strath Haven. Some trouble with the football. It was Quentin Brown who gets the return for Strath Haven, and the Panthers will start with pretty good field position just beyond their 35-yard line. Their starting quarterback, first-year starter for the Panthers, Rodney Turner, 6 foot, 160-pound senior, can run with the football and throw it very well. Doesn't throw it a whole lot. Kevin Clancy has the utmost in confidence in his senior quarterback that he can throw the football. It's just that Strath Haven, with so many wins and so many confident wins, they have not had to throw the football a whole lot. 1st and 10 for the Panthers. They will start right around their own 35-yard line. And on first down, they will keep it on the ground as Keith Davis gets the call. Davis gets maybe to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. We'll take a look now at the starting lineups on offense for Strath Haven. The center is Rob Hunt. The guards, Carmen Gentili and Sam McGarity. The tackles, Nick Cresta and Nick Hargraves. The tight end is Dave Peck. The split end is Quentin Brown. The halfbacks full of speed in Lenny Carter and Keith Davis. And the fullback is a stud in Dan Connor, 6'3", 210-pound junior.
Yeah, he's a stud, but he wasn't much of a stud on that last play. He tried to lead the way for Keith Davis, and that left side of the defensive line just stuffed it for Upper Merion.
2nd down and 10 as they get nowhere on first down. Turner looking to throw the football as he swings it out to Quentin Brown. Brown making a diving catch at around the 40-yard line as we take a look now at the defensive starters for the Vikings. Defensive ends are Jake Parsons and Rob Scott. The tackles, Dave Weber and John Fergale. The outside linebackers, Andre Jackson and Andy Cilio. The inside backers are Joe Tassani and Mike Mazza. The corners, Patterson and Russ DiStefano, with the free safety, Dan Stauffer. Quentin Brown makes the catch at the 40-yard line. It's going to bring up 3rd down and about 5 coming up for Strath Haven at their own 40-yard line.
Well, they're not used to this, are they, being behind? In fact, they've only been averaging, 5 points a game they've been giving up, and already 2 more than that tonight.
They will keep it on the ground on 3rd down, and they will not pick up the first down as Connor gets the call. Connor gets to maybe the 43, and that's it. It'll bring up 4th down and about 2 for Strath Haven.
Gain of 4 yards.
Yep, Upper Marion's coaching staff and players couldn't be happier than what has transpired so far. 6:52 remaining to play here in the opening period. And offensively, you couldn't have asked for any more. And defensively, the way they've been hitting like this with 2, 3, 4 players getting on top of the ball carrier, as you see at the end of that play. And
well, Mike, you talked about the gamble of Upper Marion. How about the gamble of Kevin Clancy? 4th down and 1 from his own 44-yard line, and they're going to go for it. We'll leave the offense out on the field. Rodney Turner turns, gives it to Dan Connor. Connor,
no way,
doesn't get a whole lot. He got back to the line of scrimmage and not a whole lot further. Coming up, leading the charge for Upper Marion.
Did he get left foot or right foot?
52, Rob Scott.
Left foot or right foot? Oh, did he get a spot? He got the left foot instead of the right foot from the linesman out there, and that put him right ahead.
So a first down pickup on 4th and short for Strath Haven.
Look at again, it's 4, 5, 6 players defensively on top of the ball carrier. Connor, in this case, you'll see him closing at the hole. Look at him fill the hole, fill the gap. Nothing there at all in terms of any daylight. And he gets enough for the first down.
At the 45-yard line, the Vikings defense does its job but cannot get the friendly spot. Turner now looking to throw deep, has an open man. The pass is caught. I believe it's Dave Peck, the tight end, who makes the catch down at about the 30-yard line.
Complete to number 80,
Dave Peck, the big tight end, is the open target, and Peck makes the catch at the 30.
6'5", 215 pounds, and good speed. More importantly, he knows how to find the opening. He just gets into the seam, has no problem at all. You'll watch, he's going to come right on down from the end zone. You'll see this one. He comes down, finds the opening, and then, of course, he has a, well, we'll see it at another time, but defensively, he's stepped right in front of Dan Stauffer. Ball was delivered perfectly by quarterback Turner.
25 yards on the hookup. This time it's Atkinson in there at one of the halfback spots. Atkinson gets the call, finds some daylight as he skips inside the 25 down close to about the 22-yard line. It'll bring up second down for Strath Haven. Phil Atkinson gets his first carry of the football game.
Junior,
a pretty good run.
Junior doesn't get that much of an opportunity, 160 pounds, but finds himself open in that one, and he'll take the chance when he gets it.
He gets 8 yards on that carry, so it's second down and 2. Strath Haven quickly back to the line of scrimmage. Second down and 2 at the Upper Marion 22. This time the give is to Carter. Carter looking for some daylight. Carter leads close and may have picked up the first down. Again, it's going to depend on the spot. They had to get to the 20. And that's pretty close to where the football is at.
Standing block that time from Dan Connor in the backfield, number 40. Watch him kick the defensive end down. Look at that. And that opened the hole, beautifully read. Back to the inside to pick up the yardage. Larry Carter picks up the yardage for the first down. But credit that one to Connor. He just kicked that defensive end out. You can see him still holding onto his block. At that point, getting rid of Andy Cilio, number 42.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line. They had to get to the 20, and that's exactly where Lenny Carter got to pick up the first down. Atkinson goes in motion. The give instead is to Carter. The football, no, it's not the football. It's a chunk of mud came loose. My apologies. Something came flying out of the pile, and I thought for a second it was the football. That's how much mud is on the field. But Connor holds on to the football, gets maybe 2 or 3 yards, and that's it.
Gain of 2 yards on the play. Second down and 8.
Second down and 8 at the 18-yard line. Strath Haven methodically moving the football down the field. They've picked up 3 first downs in this drive. Upper Marion 7, Strath Haven nothing. First quarter action, District 1 AAA championship game. Turner looking to throw the football, looking for the one of the outmen. It's Lenny Carter making a catch inside the 5, down to about the 3. It'll be first and goal to go for the Panthers.
Lenny Carter ran a beautiful pattern that time, but most importantly is Rodney Turner's ability to read it. Turner got back there, turned, looked, found his man. He had a man crossing around 10 yards short of this one, and then Carter, which meant they wound up with man-to-man single coverage and allowed Rodney Turner to read this one much more clearly. All he had to do was lead past the defender.
Dan Connor gets the call on first and goal. The Upper Marion defense has been equal to the challenge of Dan Connor so far tonight. They will stop him after a pickup of maybe a yard on the play, and that's it.
Yeah, but they'll run him in there 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times, and it'll start collapsing on him, and then all of a sudden they'll fake to him and let Davis have it. Davis will just waltz downfield for a big gainer.
Second down and goal for Strath Haven at the Upper Marion 3-yard line. Keith Davis lined up beside Connor to his left. The give is to Davis. Davis with blockers out in front, and Davis will walk into the end zone for the touchdown. 3 yards on the run by Keith Davis, and Strath Haven has equaled Upper Marion's first drive.
You get the linebackers just worrying about Connor. They take a look at him. He doesn't get the football this time, and it makes it a fairly simple run for Davis because Connor winds up as a decoy and then a blocker.
So with 2 minutes and 55 seconds remaining in the first quarter, Strath Haven lining up with the old swinging gate, but a penalty flag is going to come down before they line up for the extra point.
We get a delay.
Rodney Turner, the quarterback, is out on the field. You would assume that would mean that Strath Haven is thinking about going for 2.
On the defense,
Oh, illegal
half
substitution.
the distance, repeat the point.
Illegal substitution
So
against
that may
Marion.
very well make up their mind as they'll get a little bit closer on a half the distance penalty.
Yeah, too many men, 12 guys out there, can't do that. I remember when I coached, I always tried to get away with it, but they always seem to catch it.
So Kevin Clancy wait for his decision. His kicker, Chris Donnelly, is out on the field now. And now he will come off, and it appears as if they will leave the offense out on the field and go for 2. 11 plays, 65 yards on the drive for Strath Haven. And now thinking about going for 2.
I got John Darnell in the ball game, number 3, wearing number 3, halfback. For the first time we've seen him out there. Easy to tell who's getting the first playing time. Obviously, the only ones with clean jerseys. You're out there one play, that's it.
It's also easy to tell it's still only the first quarter. We're in the 4th.
Look how clean.
Ryan Casey checking into the game, number 81, 6'4", 185-pound junior, lined up as a second tight end along with Dave Peck. So Rodney Turner, the offense, going for the 2-point conversion. The give is to Davis. Davis, following his blockers, leans towards the goal line. No signal indicated yet as to whether he's in or not. And he comes up short. No signal is given. Upper Marion celebrates, and the officials now signal no conversion. So the conversion no good. With 2 minutes 55 seconds left in the first quarter, it's now 7-6. Upper Marion leads Strath Haven.
Winter is coming, and CNA gives you the chance to escape. It's the Let's Cook Winter Escape Sweepstakes. Watch Let's Cook with Paul Dillon weeknights at 5:30. And this Friday, you could win a fabulous vacation from the ordinary to Universal Orlando Resort. Grand prize winners go to Universal Studios and Universal's Islands of Adventure. 2 amazing theme parks. Stay on site at the exotic Royal Pacific Resort and fly U.S. Airways with everyday low fares to Florida. The Let's Cook Winter Escape Sweepstakes continues this Friday on CN8.
The difference is a McPherson strut front suspension that hugs the road and provides better handling. The difference is a 5-year, 100,000-mile extended powertrain protection plan. The difference is up to $3,000 cash back or 0% financing for up to 5 years. Or choose a $199 a month lease on Ford Focus. The choice is yours. The difference is Ford. See your Quality Plus Ford dealer today.
Game faces tonight. He was the oldest rookie in the NFL. Philly's real-life Rocky, Vince Papale. From the Sandlot to the pros. Game faces tonight, 7 and 10 Eastern on CNA News.
Okay, I went to my eye doctor for a checkup. He's great, but the cost of contact lenses was out of control. So I didn't pay my electric bill that month.
What's the worst that could happen?
Now I call 1-800 Express. I get the same great quality lenses for up to 50% less. All the name brands like AccuView and SureView delivered right to my door. Now I can see my doctor and get the best deal on contact lenses.
I have seen the light.
Call 1-800 Express or visit lensexpress.com for free shipping.
My family loves the Enjoy section. We plan our entire weekend around it. Dinner, theater, local shows that come into town, even regional shows. It has it all. Oh, and the advice columns. Who can't use a daily dose of Dear Abby? I love my community. I love the Courier-Times. Every time I pick it up, there's something in it for me.
One network. All season long. Philadelphia Phantoms Hockey. Our goal, getting you the game. The Phantoms take on the Milwaukee Admirals Friday, 7 Eastern on CN8.
Back at Upper Marion High School, the Vikings right now on top of Strath Haven by a score of 7-6. Upper Marion 11-0 on the season, and Strath Haven also at 11-0 on the season. Upper Marion, the champions of the Suburban 1 American Freedom Conference. So Strath Haven winning its 7th consecutive Central League Championship in 2002. Strath Haven will kick off, and it's taken by one of the up men. I believe it might be Brett Stauffer taking across the 35-yard line and out to about the 37, maybe to the 38-yard line before he's finally brought down
That's Brad Gallagher getting a chance, huh? Matt Gallagher, yeah.
Number 22, not 24, so my apologies. Brad Gallagher with a good return. Stepped in front of a crowd and taking it out across the 35 to the 38-yard line. There is Kevin Clancy in his 12th season, his 11th season as the head coach at Strath Haven High School, and what a program he has put together. 3 consecutive trips to the state championship. He won it in 1999 and in 2000, lost it last year to West Allegheny. But he has put together one remarkable program. There's a little counter handoff. DiStefano has it across the 40, across the 45. Finally brought down very close to a first down at about the 47, maybe to the 48-yard line.
I'll tell you what, right there you see the guy, Andy Toda, the head coach in his 3rd year. But see the coach standing next to him, that's Bobby Baker. He's the Bobby Baker in 1973 was an All-American quarterback here at Upper Merion, went on to Florida State, and they just love him here. He's in construction. The rest of the coaches all teachers here, but the quarterbacks have learned so much from that assistant coach.
Andy Toda done a great job in 3 years. They have lost to Strath Haven in the District 1 AAA semifinals the last 2 years. Right now in the championship game, they're on top 7-6. Kelly looking to throw on first down. The pass is caught. DiStefano makes the catch, gets into Strath Haven territory down to about the 48-yard line.
They've done such a good job so far here. Really now trying to put them back on their heels, have them step a little bit. Again, it's reverse movement by the quarterback. They are running their offense as if they expect Strath Haven to be over pursuing on initial movement on every play. Everything seems to be a counter or a roll away from the first fake.
2nd down and 7 after the 3-yard hookup from Kelly to DiStefano. 2nd and 7 at the 48-yard line. This time they fake the counter, and Kelly on the same basic play that he scored a touchdown on is going to keep it. Gets across the 45 down to about the 42-yard line. So it's a bootleg play, very similar to what they called for the touchdown. This time Kelly gets a first down.
Again, they say we'll go against it. You're going to go with first movement. We'll fake it. Everybody will influence you in one direction. Then we'll come back this way. Doesn't have the hole to the outside that he had on the touchdown run, so he has to cut back inside and does a beautiful job getting the necessary yardage to put him at least, 9 yards they get out of it. Again, watch him. He has to cut up inside this time. Cuts off Tisano's block right there, number 41, and Connors just got caught in that mud, was unable to react back. They're going to need a timeout here, though, to talk things over. They don't want to mess this play up. Probably a good call.
Back at Upper Marion High School, along with Mike Linder, my name is Bob McCool. District 1 AAA Championship football action. Upper Marion trying to knock the 6-time defending District 1 champion Strath Haven out of the state playoffs.
And
right now they lead at 7-6.
Maybe get some revenge, huh? Last couple of times in opening round play, early round play, Strath Haven has ended any hope that Upper Marion has had. They've made the playoffs, Upper Marion, 4 times, 3 times lost. Hoping to go a lot further this year.
On 3rd and short, they're going to give it to Patterson. Patterson looks to have picked up the first down as he gets close to the 40-yard line. If he got to the 40, he got the first down. He does. It'll be 1st and 10 for Upper Marion.
I'll tell you what, they are really getting off the ball. Beautiful job. Great pull by Matt Donato, number 58, coming from the left guard position to get his nose. Watch, here he comes. He's going to turn to Sonny, number 41, and then 58 is the guard, Donato, and powers his way into the hole, and all runner has to do is get right behind him and go for the yardage necessary for the first down.
They're going to call for the chains. Initially, it looked as if he had gotten the first down, but the officials are going to call for the measurement.
There's so many people in this press box tonight, and on top, I think it may be listing a little to the right. We keep thinking they're moving to the left, and then we look out here and what? Well, they got that one easy.
They got that one by a yard. I'm not quite sure why they called for the measurement, and then when they put the chain down, I still don't understand why they called for the measurement. He got that by a yard.
Yeah, I was trying to cover us myself with that little anecdote because I couldn't figure it out either.
Perhaps mud in the eyes, so to speak, on these down there in the striped shirts. Anyhow, it's 1st and 10 for Upper Marion at the 40-yard line of Strath Haven, as Upper Marion looking to put a little bit more on the scoreboard. They lead at 7-6. This time play action fake. Looking to throw down the field. They find Stauffer. Stauffer makes the catch down at about the 25-yard line, and another first down for Upper Marion.
First down.
Well-designed play that time.
Haven's number 5, Lenny Carter.
They take Mike Root, number 23. I'm not sure you're going to be able to see him, but a halfback swings to the left, and that freezes the defensive back. And Stauffer now has time to get in front of Carter to make the catch. Lenny Carter's one of the best that you can see at defensive back, but he was caught with a guy to his outside, now a guy to his inside, and finally recovers, but not until the catch is made. Another well-designed play to end the quarter.
And that will be the final play of the first quarter. Upper Marion 7, Strath Haven 6.
Upper Marion 7.
Expect more than just scores, more than just highlights. CNA. Tonight, Lou Tilley's Sports Connection delivers.
The hottest team in the East.
More of the sports you crave.
It's controversy inside the pipe.
CNA. More perspective, more opinion, your opinion. Roundtable talk about everything sports.
Your sports, when you want it up top at 11.
Where else can you be a part of the action? CNA. Expect more from your sports coverage.
That's good stuff.
Lou Tilley's Sports Connection, tonight, 11 Eastern on CN8. Expect more.
Ladies, if you're tired of embarrassing hair stubble or getting nicks and cuts from your old razors, then I have the solution for you. Quick and Smooth. Just spray it on and wipe away your unwanted hair. Quick and Smooth is so easy. You won't believe the results until you try it yourself. That's why we'll send you a 1-month supply free. That's right, call right now and receive Quick and Smooth for free. Once you try Quick and Smooth, you'll never go back to the old methods again. Quick and Smooth is so fast and easy, you'll never shave again. Just spray it on and in minutes, you wipe away the hair. Quick and Smooth is tough enough to remove chest and facial hair, yet gentle enough for sensitive areas and bikini lines. Quick and Smooth is so gentle, it actually moisturizes the skin and is pain-free. Quick and Smooth attaches to each shaft of hair, enveloping and penetrating below the surface to remove the hair deep down, leaving your skin as smooth as a baby's bottom. Try it for yourself, and try it now for free. And to make sure you don't run out, we'll send you a 2-month supply every 60 days for the incredibly low price of just $19.95 per month. There's no obligation. You can call and cancel anytime. And if you call right now, we'll also send you free the Quick and Smooth Roll-On for those hard-to-get places. And as a special bonus, call in the next 20 minutes and we'll send you the Quick and Smooth Inhibitor Cream. You guessed it, absolutely free. Apply the Inhibitor Cream and your hair will grow back finer each time. All this free, but only if you call right now.
To order Quick and Smooth, call 1-800-896-9098. That's 1-800-896-9098. So don't delay. Call 1-800-896-9098. That's 1-800-896-9098 and order Quick and Smooth today.
Hello everyone, I'm Brian Morrow and this is Comcast Varsity Football, your home for the best local high school gridiron action around. Today we've got the Strath Haven Panthers and the Upper Marion Vikings going head-to-head in a District 1 playoff game. Dan Kelly scored the game's first touchdown on a 27-yard run to put the Vikings on top, but Keith Davis answered back with a 3-yard run of his own. A failed 2-point conversion's the only difference so far, so let's pick up play in the second quarter where it's 7-6 Vikings.
Upper Marion has the football as we start the second quarter. Along with Mike Linder, my name is Bob McCool. District 1 AAA Championship. Upper Marion on top of Strath Haven 7-6 and looking for a little bit more. They have it 1st and 10. The give is to Brett Patterson. Patterson trying to find some room to run. He eventually runs into Dan Connor. And not before he picks up a couple of yards. It'll bring up 2nd down for Upper Marion.
Yeah, lots of people run into Dan Connor all season long. He has just been a horse from that inside linebacking position. They go with 2 inside backers, Roland and Connor. Connor has that ability to go from end to end and is strong enough to keep everybody off him in terms of getting a block at his legs.
Patterson picks up 2 on the first down run, so it'll be 2nd down and 8. Dan Kelly throwing the football 4 for 4 for 26 yards, and he has run for the Vikings touchdown from 27 yards out. Patterson goes in motion this time, but the give is to the fullback Tassoni with a big hole to run through, and Tassoni takes it inside the 15-yard line, and it'll be another first down, I believe, for Upper Marion.
What a great fake coming across the backfield as if it's going to move to the right side. Look at the fake right there. Beautiful job. And then Tassoni takes the football. Everybody keyed as they saw Patterson come across, figuring he's going to get it again in opposite movement. Watch. See, number 28 is going to come across, or 24 Patterson. Then look at the hole that opens up for Tassoni, the fullback.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line. Kelly looking to throw this time. Pump fakes once, looking for Stoffer. Nothing there. Good coverage downfield by Lenny Carter. Kelly throws it out of bounds for his first incompletion of the night.
Yeah, a lot of people would say that was a terrible throw, but guess what? I think it was a great throw. He looked up, did not have the initial pass that he wanted to make, and then he said, I cannot take a chance of putting it in. I've got to throw this one up and out of bounds. Great decision by the quarterback. That turns out to actually be an incomplete pass that is a real good pass.
So to bring up second down and 10 now at the Strath Haven 13-yard line. The Vikings lead at 7-6, and a touchdown here would certainly have Strath Haven wondering what they've walked into tonight. Kelly this time with a play-action fake, looking to throw to the near side of the field. The pass is caught by Stoffer, sidesteps one tackle. Excuse me, it's DiStefano who makes the catch inside the 10 to maybe to the 9.
But you know, DiStefano, believe it or not, coming out of the backfield, is the leading receiver on this club. Russ, the senior, came into the ball game with 25 and already has a couple tonight. Gets it here, and then he says, I'm going to take advantage of this mud. Let me try and give him a little doot-doot, and then moves back to the inside, and well, he's unable to get away, but it looked like he was going to maybe pick up an additional 5 as a result of him knowing where he was going to go, and the defenders not knowing and getting stuck in that mud.
It'll be third down and 6 now at the 9-yard line for Upper Marion. The give is to DiStefano, room to run. DiStefano takes it to about the 5. If he got that far, he got another first down. We'll have to wait and see.
Stop made by number 44, Jim Rowland.
Depending upon the spot, we'll wait and see. It'll be up third down and short. At this point, they'll stop the clock for a measurement.
Now, this is just a student body left. That's the old power play off left tackle. Everybody they can possibly put into that hole, they get them moving. Look at that double team that was put on Connor. Connor still fights it off and makes the tackle. He is a big horse in the middle of that defensive line. But I think, what's this, our 12th measurement?
We'll see if it's any closer measurement than the last one.
Well, that's how important this game is, you know. You can't make any wrong decisions. You want to be right here.
Vikings will have first down and
so it's first and goal to go, as they did indeed get the first down. DiStefano picking up the first down for Upper Marion. Their 7th rushing first down, their 9th of the first half. It'll be first and goal to go for the Vikings. Inside the 5 at the 4. Dan Kelly, the senior quarterback, under center. Fakes the handoff to Tassoni, looking to throw, looking for his big tight end. Parsons makes the catch for the touchdown.
Well, Jake Parsons doesn't catch many balls. He's a big target, all right, at 6'7". Already has a scholarship offer from West Virginia, but he only has like 9 catches coming into tonight's game. This 10th one couldn't be any bigger, could it? Getting it here as the early minutes of the second quarter, and putting him up.
Number 8, Dan Kelly,
13-6.
So Dan Kelly, who throws the touchdown pass with his right arm, comes in to kick with his left foot. Kick is up, and it's good. With 9 minutes and 14 seconds remaining in the second quarter of play, it's now Upper Marion 14, Strath Haven 6.
13, Strath Haven 6.
Parsons is a huge target. Waiting to see this read by Dan Kelly. Well, we're looking at the previous play here, and one of which they got the first down, which was a big, big play. Then we'll have a chance to watch Kelly with a fake to freeze the linebacker. See, Connor just got caught by a step, and that kept him from getting over into the passing route, and Parsons finds himself wide open as a result. So that fake was so important. Had they not had that to freeze Connor, he could have gotten between the receiver and the defender and maybe dissuaded Kelly from throwing the football.
Upper Marion with an 11-play, 63-yard drive to put the points on the board. Again, Dan Kelly to Jake Parsons. with the touchdown pass. Dan Kelly scoring once by ground and throwing for it. As you see, 5 minutes and 36 seconds off the clock. Dan Kelly's 15th touchdown pass of the night.
You can't do that, guy. They got to bring the ball back. His knee was down when he caught it, right?
So Strath Haven will still start with pretty good field position as they continue to kick it short and keep it away from Lenny Carter and Keith Davis, two speed burners back there for Strath Haven. So the Panthers will start it. Actually, they're going to mark him down at about the 27-yard line. So with 9 minutes, 13 seconds now remaining in the second quarter, Strath Haven brings the offense back out for just the second time in this football game, and they trail it 14-6. Rodney Turner with a straight drop, looking to throw deep, looking to go downfield, and he will overthrow his intended target. It's Keith Davis who is lined up outside. Davis wanting a flag, nothing called. It'll bring up second down and 10.
Well, I'll tell you, he threw this a mile, and at the same time, Brett Patterson, I think, as you'll see this coverage downfield on Davis, two speedsters. Patterson's convinced, I think, Davis is going to catch it. Looks like he's going to just flat out tackle him as a result, but it was clearly after the ball got in there. There was no interference, but you'll see it better maybe from this angle. Patterson says, well, you may catch the football, but I'm going to at least catch you. And fortunately for Upper Merion, the ball had already gone and hit the ground.
They're going to keep it on the ground this time as Strath Haven hands it off to Connor. Connor gets hit once, then twice at about the 30-yard line, maybe to the 31. It'll bring up third down for Strath Haven. Connor down at the 31-yard line, so give him 4 on the play. It'll bring up third down and 6 now for Strath Haven.
You wonder whether they maybe make the decision of what they want to do is try and keep the ball on the ground just a little bit more until they get themselves under control. It's tough to say that about a Strath Haven team that are always under control, it seems. But
Lenny Carter to the far side, Keith Davis to the near side. Turner looking to throw again, has the hook up. This time it's Carter, sidesteps one tackler, looking for the first down. He'll get it as he gets across the 40-yard line. Terrific open field moves that time by Lenny Carter, getting the Strath Haven first down.
Yeah, Carter just knows where he's going to be. He comes from that wing-back position. Quarterback Turner looks directly at him, delivers the football, but watch the dance step. There's a 1, there's a 2, there's a 3, and a 4. 4 different moves in order to get loose and get the yardage necessary for the first down.
At the 41-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Panthers. This time Davis is back in the backfield, and the give instead is to Connor. Breaks the tackles at the line of scrimmage and gets up very close to midfield. Dan Connor with a second effort picks up a good gain on first down. It's going to bring up second down and about 2 for Strath Haven.
You know, I think I go back to Connor more and more and more. Here's a guy that in the last 2 ball games has carried the ball 65 times in the last 2 ball games, and what, over 400 and about 40 yards in the last 2. I think I'm going to go to him and pound, and then maybe get some of that Mr. Excitement stuff. Keith Davis out on a big pass play or run down after a fake to Connor.
This is a field made for Dan Connor.
Yes.
He'll get the call again on 2nd and short, and looks to have picked up the first down as they'll get it into Upper Marion territory. They had to get to the Viking 49 to pick up the first down.
The 41, Joe Tassoni.
Based on the spot, they have the first down, but we'll wait and see if there's a measurement. No, there's not.
Gain of 2 yards on the play.
This is just well, I was going to call him Bull Connor, but that brings back memories of bad times in the United States for some of the older viewers. But he is a bull, isn't he? Getting full steam ahead. Look, put the shoulder down and pound forward and defy them to push you backwards.
3-yard pickup for Dan Connor to the 48-yard line. 1st and 10 for Strath Haven at the Viking 48. Turner with all kinds of foot problems in the backfield. He's going to get wrapped up, and he's going to get brought down on the tackle for Upper Marion. Number 22, extra backer in there, defensive backer Matt Gallagher comes in and makes the sack in the backfield.
Second time we've had a chance to call Gallagher's name. Made a heads-up play on a kickoff before, but watch him fight off the blocker here, maintain his feet, and then able to wrap up Turner and take him down. So Gallagher, 2 big plays tonight.
Back to the 43-yard line. A loss of 9 on the play to bring up second down and 19 for Strath Haven. This time it's the reverse inside. Keith Davis gets the call. Davis will take it across the 45 to about the 47.
Going to take a page out of the offensive book of Laura Merion on this one and say, we'll try some against the grain movement. We'll try and go the opposite direction, get everybody leaning one way after Connor has been getting the initial handoff and movement forward. We'll fake it as if we're going to go in that direction. And in fact, we'll have him come back the other way. And he winds up getting the opening the same way that Upper Merion was getting it earlier on their action against the grain.
Tassani and Patterson on the tackle for Upper Marion. Turner this time looking to throw the football. Looking downfield, he makes the making the reception is Dave Peck, the big tight end, makes the catch, falling backwards as he makes it inside the 35-yard line. It's going to be another first down for Strath Haven.
I think you were guessing that was Peck. You did it just by his height. Of course, 6'5", because that jersey is awful dirty. But take a look. Another hook pattern. Beautiful read. There it is, number 80. Gallagher on top of him. But this is an outstanding read by Turner. He finds him. He knows he's going to be open. Over top of Gallagher's hands, could not knock it away, and read well and caught well by Peck.
18 yards on the hookup. Atkinson back in the football game at the halfback spot. Atkinson makes a nice cut inside the 30, gets down to about the 26-yard line.
These guys are battling, aren't they, out here on the field? This is the kind of thing that real football players love, this kind of mud, to get out there in this action. You have to love it because you got to forget about it otherwise. Good movement here. Let's find the hole. Let's see the opening. Let's see the daylight. Let's turn back to the inside. There it is. Come on. He gets it and gets back to the inside, but good job done defensively again by Joe Tassani, number 41, coming from a middle linebacking position.
Atkinson picks up 7 on the play. It'll be his 2nd down and 3 at the Upper Marion 26-yard line. Turner turns, hands it to Connor. Connor breaks one tackle, still on his feet. Dan Connor looking for some more daylight as he takes it inside the 10 down to about the 8-yard line.
Connor is the ball carrier.
Yeah, Connor finds a hole. I don't think he expected to have it there, and it looks like he does a stutter step there for a brief period of time, saying, hey, this can't be this big a hole, and then he takes off. Interestingly, watch, see if we see the hole from, look at it. He says, I'm going to wait. Wow, where'd that hole come from? Then he turns it back on, tries to get off the block downfield that was thrown for him, and does that and picks up about 14 yards out of that play. This offense has turned around since they started concentrating on Dan Connor.
Actually, the pickup for Connor that time was 19 yards inside the 10 down to about the 7. 1st and goal to go for Strath Haven, looking for a touchdown that could put them within a 2-point conversion. Connor gets the call again. Connor this time will get to about the 5 before he's wrapped up. Dan Stauffer, the free safety, came up and made initial contact with him, slowed him down long enough before help arrived. And the help comes in the place of 6'4", 300-pound defensive tackle Dave Weber.
You know, you wonder if Connor said in the huddle, let's just get me the football. I think I can get some yardage. And let's see what we can do with my number getting called on this drive, because it seems like that's the one they're calling. 3 out of 4 plays. What you anticipate at some point is a fake to him and Davis to get the touchdown.
2nd down and goal. Turner looking to throw for the touchdown. Dave Peck is open and makes the catch for the score.
Oh, that was the one that Dave Peck or any other end kind of hates, Bob. When they get that open in the end zone, they say, get the ball to me and deliver it perfectly because I'm so wide open, I don't want to miss this one. And Peck did not miss it.
Dave Peck makes his 3rd touchdown reception of the season. And it's a big one for Strath Haven, and now the Panthers in a situation where they will more than likely go for 2. Again, they will implement the swinging gate play right now. Turner stays in there at the quarterback spot. The snap to Turner. Turner looking to run. Now the throw. Loses his footing a little bit, and so does his receiver, Keith Davis. So the 2-point conversion is no good. With 3:15 remaining in the first half, it's now Upper Marion 14, Strath Haven 12.
Watch how open Peck is. There are 2 receivers going to the right, but only 1 defender. Peck is wide open. Get it to me. Don't let me miss this one. Down on his knees. He just wraps it up and gets the TD. We'll be back. 14-12, Marion on top.
With the AT&T Any Hour International Savings Plan, people all over the world are overcoming shyness and feeling like they're right next door. With our great low fee, just $2.95 a month, and great rates from home to over 200 countries. By calling 1-800-523-WORLD. People people everywhere are finding the cure for homesickness. Spreading joy and harmless gossip. And making keep in touch more than just something you say. Call 1-800-523-WORLD and then call anyone, just about anywhere, without hidden charges or extra numbers to dial. The AT&T Any Hour International Savings Plan. You can enroll right now. Call 1-800-523-WORLD or visit att.com/global. Staying close is easier than ever.
CN8 Extra.
They do the vital work in our communities that often goes unnoticed, but they make a difference, one person at a time. Volunteers, the ordinary people doing extraordinary things. CN8 Extra, tonight, 8:30 Eastern on CN8.
Mortgage rates have dropped to their lowest in years, so now is the right time to refinance, isn't it? What you need to know about your mortgage and some options that could save you a bundle of cash. Money Matters Today, tonight, 8 Eastern on CN8.
Now, micro lubrication takes your car to the max with Z-Max. Z-Max micro lubricating linkite molecules actually soak into metal, super lubricating vital working parts. Why not put Z-Max to the test in your car? Maximize your savings, maximize your protection, and maximize your performance. The entire Z-Max power system is just $39.95. You'll also get our 150,000-mile warranty protection. Plus, you'll get our 24-hour roadside assistance package at no additional charge. And when you order right now, you'll also get Z-Max small engine formula, a $14.95 value, absolutely free. In fact, Z-Max works so well, we'll guarantee a boost in gas mileage or you'll get a $100 U.S. savings bond. Z-Max pays you to use it.
Have your credit card ready to order now. With Z-Max, you will get a boost in gas mileage or we'll send you a $100 U.S. savings bond. Also available at Advance, AutoZone, Pep Boys, Checkers, Shucks, Cragen, O'Reilly's, and Better Auto Parts stores everywhere.
Kevin Clancy sees his offense go 12 plays and 72 yards for the touchdown. And right now, Upper Marion leads it by a score of 14-12. Upper Marion got the ball first, went down, scored a touchdown. Strath Haven countered. Upper Marion got the ball back on their second possession, went down, scored a touchdown, and now Strath Haven has answered that call as well. Upper Marion will take the kickoff. They'll take it across the 25 to about the 30-yard line. There you see the 12-play, 72-yard, 5-minute, 58-second drive for Strath Haven, setting up the touchdown to Dave Peck from 4 yards out.
Well, you got to love the way both these two teams are able to control the football for such long drives. The old rule always was in high school, if you can get a drive over 7 plays, you're fortunate because at this level they anticipate some kind of an error happening in that number of plays. And these teams have just been going at it, up and down the field. You know they're outstanding football clubs.
Both 11-0 coming in, both league champions, now looking to become the District 1 AAA champion and keep their season alive. Kelly looking to throw the football, looking to go deep, has an open receiver across the middle at the 50, inside the 45. It's Dan Stoffer on the reception down at the 30-yard line, and a penalty flag comes in at the end of the play. So Upper Marion in business in Strath Haven territory.
I'll tell you what, they're going to get additional yardage for maybe a little over-exuberance at the end, but the exuberance really happens early with Dan Kelly, and he gets a great read. First and see what happens down here. I think they're going to get additional 15 yards, don't you?
Looked as if the penalty flag came in at the tackle, but truthfully it didn't look as if it was a late hit. We'll have to wait and see as the officials will talk it over. Jeff McConaughey is our referee.
Okay, it was face mask. That makes greater sense.
So the first down will take it to about the 30.
On the defense, 5 yards from the end of the run. First down.
So the 5 yards will take it now to the 25 and perhaps beyond. We'll see it all happen right now.
Kelly gets the read. Stauffer sees his safety. Believe it or not, the free safety stumbled, and then as he was recovering, Stauffer came in front of him. Now he says, I'm going to make more yardage to the outside. The advantage on this kind of field is clearly in the side of the offense. They know where they're going. The defense doesn't. Good fake. Held to safe. That's when the safety slipped. There he is. You see him getting up. At that point, though, the catch was made in front of him by Stauffer.
Patterson gets the call on 1st and 10. Patterson will not get far. He is hit and wrapped up. Nick Hargraves on the tackle for Strath Haven. As Patterson gets maybe a yard, and that's it.
They're giving no quarter, taking no quarter, either one of these clubs. I'll tell you what, they both come in with such great defensive stats. 5 points a game by Strath Haven, 10.5 points a game by Merion. I did not expect to see this much scoring in a whole ball game, let alone to this point, 14-12 already.
Certainly Strath Haven has not seen too many teams put this kind of offense up against them, as Upper Marion has it in Strath Haven territory again. This time it's Tasani gets the call. Tasani breaks 1, 2, and then finally 3 tackles as he takes it inside the 15-yard line.
Yeah, Tasani says, hey, it's my turn. I've been doing an awful lot of blocking. When do I get a chance to run the football? This is the second time. Again, they make that fake as if they're going to go wide. And then, see, they just cannot get back in there, overcommitting the defensive line as they make their initial surge, looking across the backfield at Di Stefano, number 28. And then Tasani comes right back inside, and he takes advantage of the aggressiveness of the defensive line of Strath Haven.
1st and 10 for the Vikings at the Strath Haven 14-yard line as Tasani picks up 10 on that run. Dan Kelly this time will turn and hand it off. I believe it's Patterson who gets the call. Patterson not going to get very far as he's hit and wrapped up. Good defense, good pursuit, leading the charge. Who else but Dan Connor?
Yeah, he got the call that time, didn't he? He said, okay, I'm going to stunt. I'm coming in. I'm going to shoot the gap. He shoots the gap all right. Number 40 does. Nobody gets a hand on him at all and makes the runner pay as he buries his shoulder into him.
Loses 2 yards on the play, so it'll bring up 2nd down and 12 back at the 16-yard line for Upper Marion. Patterson directly behind Dan Kelly. Patterson will get the handoff. Breaks 1 tackle, breaks 2, but cannot get free of the 3rd one. Terrific pursuit by Strath Haven defensively, and Phil Atkinson helps finish him off along with Dan Connor. Makes it easy to call tackles.
Doesn't it? No gain on the play. Let's see what we can do. Let's just everybody power forward with our block. Let's give it to Patterson. He's had such a great year. See if he can get some speed, but not going to get past that defender. I think that was Nick Hargraves. I can't tell much more with the jerseys. Maybe get a better look at it this side. That's Hargraves 77 fighting it off, so that's not him that made that hit.
Talk about good pursuit to the football. Breaks 3 tackles, got no gain on the play.
McGarity.
This time play action fake. Kelly with a pump fake as well. Has room to run if he wants to. Thinks about it, now tucks it away. He's inside the 10, leans forward to about the 5.
You see, and they're going to call a quick timeout with the clock running down.
Clock will stop with 8 seconds remaining.
What a super block was thrown by Tasani downfield. Watch as Kelly has to show some escapability here. He'll do that. He says, first I got to get away. I'll do that. Now look downfield. Do I have anybody? Do I have anybody? Am I going to run it? Okay, here comes Tasani. Right here. Bang! There's the block that really opens him up and gets him downfield and puts him so close to the end zone. Super job done by Joe Tasani, who was an intended receiver, and then says, all right, if you're going to run it, I'm going to make the block.
So a timeout called with 8 seconds remaining. Upper Marion calling the timeout and probably has time for one more play. Now the decision becomes, do they go for the field goal or do they go for the touchdown on 1st and goal at about the 4-yard line?
Look at this mess, huh?
Tough to get traction inside the trenches. Fortunately, both these 2 teams have scored from a little bit further out. Actually, the football looks like it's down. Maybe it's about the 3, maybe even to the 2. So we'll call it 1st and goal at the 2-yard line. A 14-yard run for Dan Kelly to get him down there.
I like an old pass run option again. I like you to roll either left or right, preferably right with the right-hander. And if somebody's open, fine. If not, at least get a chance to get in the end zone running the football.
1st and goal to go at the 2-yard line for Upper Marion. Tasani, the fullback, directly behind Di Stefano. To his right, Patterson lined up wing left. Play action fake, and Kelly wants to run for it, and he's not going to get it. Keith Davis saw it coming, and Keith Davis shut it down. Upper Marion trying to call a timeout. They do with 2 seconds remaining.
Well, you know, the trouble there, as far as I'm concerned with that play, they either told Kelly, don't even tell anybody and roll yourself, because if they had called it that way, I think there would have been an end out there, the tight end probably, Jake Parson, so that when the defender closed on Kelly, he then could loft the ball over into Parsons' hand. So I think that was the old quarterback, Kelly, don't tell him, call the play to the left, you keep the ball and go right.
Well, unfortunately, somebody told Keith Davis what to look for, because he was waiting for it, loses 2 yards on the play, so it'll be 2nd and goal with 4 seconds left. Give Dan Kelly credit. The senior quarterback alertly got right up and called the timeout, and perhaps saves the drive for Upper Marion with 2 seconds remaining. The Vikings have time for one more play. Do they kick the field goal? Do they go for the touchdown?
That's the defensive coordinator, Coach Connor, father of not only the Connor you're seeing tonight, but 2 others. Mike, a quarterback down at Delaware, and Jim Jr., center up at Boston College. He's been here around 25 years and spent the last few as a defensive coordinator.
Kevin Clancy will let him stay as long as he can continue to shut down opponents and breed sons. It's a great coaching combination. Kevin Clancy runs the offense, Jim Connor runs the defense, and they are going to kick the field goal. Dan Kelly, the quarterback, now becomes Dan Kelly, the kicker, and a timeout is going to be called again. This time, Strath Haven will stop the clock. Upper Marion will attempt a field goal, or will they? After the timeout by Strath Haven, they changed their mind, and now Dan Kelly is back at the quarterback spot. The give to Patterson, and I don't think he got there. Strath Haven says no, he didn't. He had to get in from the 4, and he got about 2, and that's it on the final play of the first half. A Jim Dandy first half in the District 1 AAA Championship. At halftime, Upper Marion 14, Strath Haven 12.
He just got shut down on that play.
We sat down, I got the energy of Dad.
She has the gift to communicate with those who've passed on.
Who would Rose be?
Michelle Livingston is here to help you contact the other side. Do you believe?
It's been quite a revelation.
It's Your Call with Lynn Doyle, tonight 9 Eastern on CN8.
You need to floss more. You're not flossing enough.
I'd really like to see more flossing.
Your dentist was right, you know, because flossing was the best way to prevent tooth decay, gum disease, and bad breath. Until now. Hi, I'm Steve Kettle, and this is Dr. Milner's Sonic Clean Between machine. It's a sonic-powered flossing system that's so unique it's been awarded 5 US patents. It's easier, faster, and better than old-fashioned flossing, and even cleans where floss can't reach. The Clean Between machine gets deep between your teeth to remove pockets of hidden plaque, rotting food particles, and stagnant odors.
I invented the Clean Between machine for my patients who just hated to floss. See what comes out from between your teeth. You'll never just toothbrush again.
No more awkward, flimsy floss to get stuck in your teeth and cut your gums. The Clean Between machine glides gently between your teeth. Look, brushing can miss everything that's between the teeth, but even flossing can't get it all. Look how much is left behind. But the Sonic Clean Between machine does just what its name says. It gets between your teeth and really cleans them.
Good job. Much better.
That's clean. And there's no better way in the world to clean around braces or get under tight fillings, crowns, and bridge work. The Sonic Clean Between machine is compact and cordless, so you can take it anywhere. It comes complete with 8 interdental brush tips, and it's yours for only $19.95. Call now, and we'll also send you the Sonic toothbrush attachment, this gum stimulator, a Sonic tongue cleaner, and a convenient organizer absolutely free.
And if you call right now, we'll even give you Dr. Milner's Minute White system, absolutely free. It'll get your teeth 4 shades whiter and brighter in only 4 days. The difference will amaze you. You'll get everything for only $19.95, so order yours now.
Call 1-800-308-8049 to order your Clean Between machine with sonic toothbrush attachment, gum stimulator, tongue cleaner, and tooth whitening system. You'll also receive 18 flossing brushes and a toothbrush every 60 days free for life.
On the next Technogenesis.
Are you safe from a digital disaster? Cybersecurity guarding your business in the post 9/11 reality.
Join us for the next Technogenesis.
Technogenesis.
Sunday, 7 Eastern on CN8.
Welcome back to Comcast Varsity Football. I'm Brian Morrow. We're nearing the end of our 11th week of our high school football schedule, and we still have more playoff action coming up. Next week, we'll have the second round of the New Jersey playoffs, and we have more PA playoffs. So if you'd ever like to see who made our schedule, or would just like to send me some feedback about our show, check us out on the web at www.cn8.tv. Today we're in the middle of a game between the Strath Haven Panthers and the Upper Merion Vikings. The Vikings' Dan Kelly put another score on the board, this time a 4-yard pass to Jake Parsons. The Panthers again kept it close by finding the end zone, but again failed on a 2-point conversion. It's now 14-12 Vikings on top, so let's go back out now and rejoin our local Comcast crew for second half action.
Back at Upper Marion High School, along with Mike Lindler. My name is Bob McCool. King of Prussia is our site tonight. The District 1 AAA championship between the 6-time defending Strath Haven Panthers and the upstart in this football game, the Upper Marion Vikings. A home team right now on top by a score of 14-12, and a bit of a buzz going on here at Upper Marion High School because right now they've got the Strath Haven Panthers on the ropes. Not a whole lot of teams have had a lead on Strath Haven this year or any year in the last 6. As Strath Haven, one of the premier programs in Pennsylvania high school football. They have been to the state championship the last 3 years. They won it in '99 and 2000. They lost last year in the final to West Allegheny in 2001. Many people feel as though they'll be back there again, but right now they've got to come from behind to beat Upper Marion.
Well, there's quite a few who don't think they'll be back, and that's the Upper Marion players, coaches, and fans who are certainly juiced, as you say, halftime leading this outstanding team from Strath Haven.
The Harrisburg Patriot ranks these teams as #1 in AAA for Strath Haven, and Upper Marion they rank as #7 in the state of Pennsylvania. Strath Haven's been #1 all season long. That's not a surprise. Upper Marion has slowly but surely crept up the ladder to now #7.
And Strath Haven ranked #9 in the East region by USA Today. That's not a bad company to be with, is it?
Lenny Carter and Keith Davis will drop back deep to await the kickoff for Dan Stauffer. So far in this game, Upper Marion has kept it short, keeping it away from the speed of Davis and Carter. Again, they'll keep it on the ground and kick it short, taking it about the 33-yard line and cutting it outside. Number 25, Ron Anderson, on the return for Strath Haven, and the Panthers will start with pretty good field position at about their own 42, maybe to the 43-yard line.
That's a thrill for Anderson, a sophomore, getting in on special clubs, number 25. Then make it a chance to stay out there for a while, huh?
Rodney Turner, the starting quarterback for Strath Haven. The Panthers had their offense on the field twice in the first half, and they scored both times. Keith Davis going in on a 3-yard run, and Turner hitting Dave Peck on a 4-yard touchdown pass. First play from scrimmage, and we're going to guess because there's some fresh, clean white jerseys out there, but I think the bodies are the same. So I'm guessing that was Keith Davis, now wearing number 28.
I do not believe that was Devin Armstrong. I think the backs have changed jerseys with some of the guys that haven't played because Armstrong wasn't in. And you can take a look at the pants there and gives them a chance. And also maybe you can take a look at the running. And not want to take anything away from Armstrong, not knowing how good he is. But
Keith Davis on the carry picks up 4 yards, so it's 2nd down and 6. Turner looking to throw the football. The pass is caught, good for a 1st down. Fighting for some extra yardage inside the 45-yard line, down to about the 41-yard line.
So who are we going to guess that is? Carter?
I'm assuming that's going to be Lenny Carter.
Yep.
Now wearing number 9. As again, the numbers continue to change for Strath Haven, who put on some fresh, clean white jerseys in the second half, but didn't bother to tell us. A 5th passing 1st down of this football game for Strath Haven. They have it 1st and 10 at the Viking 41-yard line. This time the give is to Connor. No mistaking who that is. Now wearing number 43. Dan Connor gets a yard maybe on the play, and that's it. Good job on the tackle by Upper Marion defensively. Andy Cilio, one of the outside linebackers, comes up to hit him.
Yeah, you'd recognize him all the way, wouldn't you? Just by the turning of the legs and the movement forward. Always forward. Never backward, never sideways if he can help it. Just come forward. Now, this is previous play, and that's 28. Give you a chance to see Keith Davis with his new jersey.
Connor now with 10 carries for 40 yards as he gets no gain on that play. It'll bring up 2nd down and 10. Dave Peck now moves tight end right side. Give is to Davis. Davis with blockers out in front of him. Davis out very close to another first down as he gets it down close to the 31-yard line. It'll be 2nd and short or perhaps 1st and 10 depending on the spot of the play.
A little shift this time before the snap of the football, and I'm not sure the defense got to where they wanted to be when they had to move to adjust to that changing offensive setup. And as a result, with the quickness there, Davis is able to get, 6-7 yards out of it. Turning up, look at a block by Connor. Just devastated the defender there. I think it was Tassani.
So it'll be 2nd down and short coming up. 2nd down and about a yard. The give is to Connor. Connor breaks a tackle still on his feet, and Connor will pick up the first down as he's inside the 25-yard line.
This is the kind of guy you love to have leading your ball club. He's only a junior, that's the surprise, but comes from that great tradition. He has been watching football games for how many years? Has been coming to big football games because Strath Haven have played nothing but those, it seems like, in his lifetime. 90-5 since 1995, which is pretty good football, and the family has been a part of much of that.
Strath Haven with now 5 first downs on the ground, 5 through the air. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line. The give again is to Connor. Connor breaking tackles and carrying players with him as he takes it down inside the 20, down to about the 19, maybe to the 18.
Finally hit by Parsons, who plays a pretty good defensive end also. And Connor's coming in. He doesn't do much fancy, does he? Look at Parsons, though. Grab a hold and not going to let go, number 45, and takes him to the ground after he gets a little help.
5-yard pickup for Dan Connor to the 19-yard line.
Mike Mazza, 44, has been doing a quiet but very effective job in the middle.
Lenny Carter now switches into the backfield as Davis switches to the wing left. Carter gets the call. Carter escapes one tackle, looking to try to dance away from another, but not a whole lot of dancing going on down there on a very soggy field. Good pursuit to the football led by Mike Mazza and Russ DiStefano.
Yeah, we talked about Mazza on that previous play and said what a good job he's been doing. And this time he slides all the way down, doesn't let a blocker get to him, and fills the particular seam that is his assignment. There he is, 44, reading, waiting to cover that inside gap. There is a man already to the outside. He knows that, and so he'll just cover his seam, and he makes the tackle as a result.
Carter picks up 3. So it'll bring up 3rd down and 2 as he eludes one tackle, but can't get away from DiStefano. 3rd and 2 for Strath Haven. Connor gets the call. Connor breaks a tackle. Connor still on his feet, hurdles over more, and will go in for the touchdown. You want to talk about a fullback? Dan Connor, that shows a fullback, 16 yards and a touchdown.
That almost talks for itself, doesn't it? That is effort, 2nd effort, 3rd effort. Takes the helmet off, the accolades of the assembled masses over there. And there are many, many fans here on both sides tonight.
So the extra point attempt coming up as Chris Donnelly will attempt the extra point. The holder is Rodney Turner. Strath Haven taking its first lead of the football game. And Chris Donnelly will add one more to it with 7 minutes, 42 seconds remaining. Let's hold on for a second because there's a penalty flag down on the kick.
They've been a pretty cleanly played game, too. Have not been many penalty flags at all. You got to love that. That's another sign of good football teams.
One penalty each way and in a completely muddy track. And that may be an underestimate. No turnovers into the 3rd quarter. Penalty is against Upper Marion.
Yeah.
So now, if you're Kevin Clancy and you get a little bit closer with a 5-point lead on the scoreboard, you go for 2 and make it a 7-point lead.
Yeah, they're certainly not hesitating. They're not bringing the team back out to kick it again, that's for sure.
Donnelly is now running off the field. So the decision is made as they get a little bit closer. They're going to go for 2.
Wonder who's
make it a 7-point game.
Who do you think will get the football here?
Well, there's always a possibility that Dan Connor, who just came back on the field, is one option.
Yeah, I got to give it to him after watching the way he's been carrying them down the field on his own shoulders.
Davis lined up wing left. Carter to the right of Connor. The give is Connor. The signal comes in. 2-point conversion is good. 7 minutes, 42 seconds remaining in the 3rd quarter. It's now Strath Haven 20 and Upper Marion 14.
Man, I'll tell you what. You'll watch what we talked about before. The first effort right there. Whoops. the second effort right there to break out of the grasp. That's the previous play. That's not the touchdown play. That's the one in which the tackle was made by Parsons, but we'll get to her. Here we go. Let's take a look here. Connor, boom, 1 and in for the 2 points. Now we'll watch the first effort, second effort, and third effort here. Well, again, we've got a play here with our halfback who's getting a chance to run it. Carter wearing number 9 at this point. Stauffer is unable to make the tackle, and that's where Mazza made that one. We'll get her wrecked. Don't worry. It's an exciting ball game here, and every play seems to have a level of excitement, doesn't it?
Strath Haven now with a 6-point lead at 20-14. And Chris Donnelly will kick it short, and some room to run. Brett Patterson with room to run. He is in Strath Haven territory and finally brought down inside the 40, down at about the 39-yard line. So Upper Marion trailing for the first time in the football game, counters in a big way with a huge return for Brett Patterson, 48 yards on the return. Great field position for the Vikings.
You just wonder how this can happen with special teams. That a club that is so good and has had so much opportunity to get out there on special teams, you say, how can this happen? This is like the third time tonight there's been a real good run back. Now, this is not just a real good one. This is outstanding by Patterson and sets them up. And, you know, if they were down a little bit because of that last drive, a run back like this gets the old adrenaline pumping one more time.
Certainly has the crowd back into the football game. 7:32 remaining third quarter. 1st and 10 for Upper Marion at the Strath Haven 37. This time's the counter handoff. DeStefano gets the call. DeStefano will lean towards the 34, maybe to the 33, depending on the spot. Pickup of about 3 or 4 on the play. Bring up second down for Upper Marion.
Take it back to the counter action, wing T formation. So adept at this. You can go left, you can go right, you can go straight ahead, and it's so difficult for a linebacker who, when facing the wing T, is forced to remain at home to get the good read. Used to be you could do it by following guards, but they, of course, caught up to that a long time ago and will influence block you if they have to get you going the wrong direction.
Second down and 7 after the 3-yard pickup by DeStefano. Kelly this time with a straight drop, looking to cut it, throw it short, throws it to Stauffer. Stauffer makes the catch at the 30, leans into about the 29. Dan Connor on the tackle.
Timing pattern is so important under weather conditions like this, where the defense really has to give you an extra step or two because they don't know what you're going to do. And Kelly matches up with Stauffer one more time on that button hook, and then Connor's able to recover and make the stop. But he really doesn't know where the receiver's gone, so he has to give him maybe a yard or 2.
8 for 9 now for Dan Kelly throwing the football as Stauffer makes his 4th reception of the night, 65 yards for Dan Stauffer receiving.
And I think he's really 9 for 9 because remember the one that he missed was the one we said was a smart throw out of bounds.
3rd and 2 coming up for Upper Marion. To give is to Tasani, the fullback. Tasani not going to get there. Connor leads the charge. Connor slowed him down in the backfield and waited for help. He got help from Dave Peck to finish off the play.
Yeah, Connor just loves this, doesn't he?
So decision time coming up now for Upper Marion. Andy Toto and his coaching staff are going to think it over.
Look at a quick movement by the linebacker, Connor, who gets into the backfield to make the stop and draws the excitement on the far. Watch 43 all the way. Watch him moving. That's Connor. Read. Find the hole, get the daylight, quickly explode into the hole and make the stop.
Actually, it was Nick Hargraves who helped him out on the tackle. So it's 4th down now and 4 after a loss of 2. Upper Marion will go for it. And they're going to go with the bootleg again, and this time Kelly is tripped up in the backfield, and it's Hargraves again who makes the play for Strath Haven defensively. So for the first time tonight, an offense is denied. Upper Marion was denied once in the first half only because the clock ran out, but this time they're denied on downs.
Double fake. Now watch Hargraves, number 77, reach out and handle Kelly. A 6'4", 265-pound senior, and has that great reaction that he shows on that play. It's a big team, 225-pound average. On the other side, the offensive line for Upper Marion's 237, so these are big kids.
Keith Davis gets the call on 1st and 10. Keith Davis rumbling for some extra yardage as he takes it out close to the 40-yard line. And perhaps even beyond the 40, and a good first down run for Keith Davis. It's going to bring up 2nd down and short for Strath Haven.
Tell you what, explosion here coming out of the backfield, looking for good yardage on first down. He doesn't only gets good, he gets great 9. Anytime you can get more than 4, you're going to be in good shape. And this team is playing with a little bit more excitement than it looked like in the opening quarter, doesn't it?
And they have it right now, 2nd down and 1. Connor, the fullback, on 2nd and short, gets the call. Connor will get the first down in Upper Marion territory, down close to the 45-yard line. And Dan Connor has perhaps taken over this football game on both sides of the line of scrimmage.
And we're getting to see the excitement on the far side, where there's just as many people who've traveled from Strath Haven to see this ball game. Or media. Look at Connor. He says, I got the football. You cannot take me down with one guy. The second man may be able to pull me down, and Patterson does just that. But he is just following the block up front of the pulling guard. Beautiful trap done that time. McGarity was the key blocker.
Upper Marion defense reeling a little bit as Strath Haven has it 1st and 10 at the Viking 45-yard line. The Panthers lead it 20-14 and looking for more. Rodney Turner, the senior quarterback, turns and gives it to junior fullback Dan Connor. Connor just breaking tackles, lowering his head, will pick up the first down as he gets it down to about the 31-yard line.
I'm telling you what, there's not much to talk about. Just watch it.
Makes the stop.
And I believe that's what we'll let you do. Just watch this one.
Dan
More
Connor
of the same.
Now over the 100-yard mark, 15 carries for 104 yards. Connor is a 1,000-yard back on the season. Keith Davis also a 1,000-yard back. Davis has carried it 6 times for 30 yards. But on a wet, muddy track in a big football game, this is Dan Connor territory, but Carter gets the call this time. Lenny Carter picks up a couple yards as he gets it inside the 30 down to about the 29.
I tell you like to be what the so-called second back after Connor. You figure everybody's they're either pooped from trying to chase him and tackling, or they're gunning for him and looking at him, and that gives you a little extra added beginning to your run before they finally close and get you.
Carter picks up about 4 yards on that play. It'll be 2nd down and 6 at the 27-yard line. There you see the difference in this football game. The yardage was pretty even in the first half, but as we said, Strath Haven, especially behind Dan Connor, has taken over this football game in the second half. They have their first lead at 20-14, and they have it in Viking territory. Connor gets the call again. Connor this time is slowed down anyhow, as 3 different purple jerseys have their hands around Dan Connor.
You wonder just what kind of adjustments were made at halftime. I think this was not a physical adjustment at all. I think this was a mental adjustment. This had to be a straight talking to from the coaching staff, wasn't it? He said, we did not come into this game with all the victories that we've had over the last 6 years to be humbled in front of this crowd at Upper Merion. And he's had to challenge them and challenge their pride. And it looks to me so far they've responded beautifully.
Dave Weber, Rob Scott on the tackle for Strath Haven as it's a 3rd down and, for Upper Marion, 3rd down and 3 for Strath Haven, as they will give it, I believe it's Keith Davis who gets the call. Davis gets hit inside the 25, down to about the 24, maybe to the 23, and it'll be close to a first down. And you see Davis getting the handoff and following his blockers.
Yeah, good job by Hargraves out there, McGarity. That line is just doing a super job. Hunt at the center position, Cresta, Gentile, they're just all firing out now. We talked at halftime how we felt that the Upper Merion team was charging forward and getting the aggressive move on Strath Haven that first half. It has turned around completely here. The line from Strath Haven has been firing out and beating Upper Merion to any kind of a defensive charge, and that's made all the difference in the world.
Keith Davis picks up the first down, the 5th rushing first down in this second half for Strath Haven, 9 in the football game, as Davis takes it inside the 25 down to about the 23-yard line. 1st and 10 for Strath Haven. This time it's Connor who gets the call. Connor breaks loose, sheds one tackler, almost got tripped up, but keeps his balance and keeps his feet and goes in for the touchdown. 22 yards on the score for Dan Connor.
The big guy does it again.
size and balance, getting Dan Connor in the end zone that time.
Look, it's just remarkable. The band loves it. The band, of course, a little disappointed tonight with the field. They weren't allowed to come out and march, and I think they go about 250, 300 strong, that group over there.
Dan Connor with his second rushing touchdown of the evening has extended Strath Haven's lead as they lead it by 12. And now again, we'll wait and see how Kevin Clancy decides to go for it. He will leave the offense out there and go for the 2-point conversion to try to make this a 14-point game.
They've been putting the Merion defense on their heels. They might as well go for it.
Play action fake. Turner looking to throw for the 2-point conversion, but overthrows his intended target. I believe it was Lenny Carter, who could not run it down.
God, he was wide open, huh?
And the 2-point conversion is no good. 1:52 remaining in the third quarter. It's now 26-14. Strath Haven on top as Dan Connor takes it in for the second time tonight.
About 9 years ago, I was supposed to get quadruple bypass. I knew about chelation therapy from interviewing doctors in the past of my career. So investigating chelation therapy, I realized that there is an alternative to bypass surgery. I opted for it. 9 years I've been getting chelation therapy on a maintenance program, and I feel great. It's not invasive, it's not painful. I'd like you to call the Cherry Hill Wellness Center. Get that free consultation. Be on your way to feeling better, looking better, and being real feisty like me. You're going to love it.
All this week on Real Life, go beyond traditional medicine and discover a simple, non-surgical method for treating your diabetes. Alternative health. Then, heartbreaking yet humane. Help with making the difficult decision to do what's best for your pet. Call in live. And how to get what you really want from your friends, your family, your co-workers. Learn the art of negotiating and winning. Real questions, real answers, real life. Weeknights, 6:30 Eastern on CN8.
Blue Tilly tonight on the Sports Connection.
We connect with the best minds in NFL football. Ron Jaworski, Merrill Hodge, and Greg Cassell as CNA pays an exclusive visit to the hallowed halls of NFL films.
The Sports Connection tonight at 11, only on CN8.
Mortgage rates have dropped to their lowest in years, so now is the right time to refinance, isn't it? What you need to know about your mortgage and some options that could save you a bundle of cash. Money Matters Today, tonight 8 Eastern on CN8.
Okay, I went to my eye doctor for a checkup. He's great, but the cost of contact lenses was out of control, so I didn't pay my electric bill that month.
What's the worst that could happen?
Now I call 1-800-LENS Express. I get the same great quality lenses for up to 50% less. All the name brands like AccuView and SureView delivered right to my door. Now I can see my doctor and get the best deal on contact lenses.
I have seen the light.
Call 1-800-LENS Express or visit lensexpress.com for free shipping.
Olive, one of the best places for casual dining, an exciting place for lunch, dinner, cocktails. Olive's award-winning chef prepares a Mediterranean menu of fresh fish, steaks, homemade pastas, brick oven pizzas, and great lunch specials. Olive features a martini lounge, outdoor dining, live music, and a raw bar. Let Olive host your private party. Olive Restaurant and Bar in Cherry Hill. You'll have a great time anytime.
Strath Haven with its second consecutive possession with a touchdown in the second half. Actually, the Panthers have had 4 possessions in this game, and they've got 4 touchdowns to show for it. And now Chris Donnelly will kick off for the Panthers, and dropping back deep for Upper Marion will be Russ DiStefano and Brett Patterson. Patterson with a great return the last time, but this time it's taken by one of the up men. And he has some room to run as well. On the return for Upper Marion, number 37 is Marcus Johnson on the return. The sophomore taking it out over the 40-yard line. 7 plays, 68 yards. That's actually the shortest drive of the night for Strath Haven. But Dan Connor, as we mentioned a moment ago, has taken over this football game. Now 17 carries for 129 yards and back-to-back touchdowns for the Panthers.
They're giving them 22 TDs on the season. That's not a bad year's work. And things keep going this way. At least one more game, if not more than that.
He is being looked at by a lot of Division I coaches, both as a fullback and more so as a linebacker, but he's just a junior. Dan Kelly looking to throw the football. This time it's too tall for Dan Stauffer, and Upper Marion just looking a little bit out of sync so far in the second half.
First time that they've really looked like maybe they're thinking instead of playing. Here, he cannot. Look at him jump, deny him, and now he just rifles it much too high. Stauffer can't get there, and that is maybe the worst looking play they've run all night, and that usually means one thing. They're now thinking, not reacting.
And Kelly with his second incompletion, as we see it again, over the head of Dan Stauffer. So he's 8 for 10 now for 84 yards in this football game. Tassani and Patterson behind him, and they're going to give it to Patterson. Patterson is slowed down and wrapped up at about the 45-yard line. So it'll bring up third down now coming up for Upper Marion.
Good thought here. Things aren't going our way. Maybe they're backing off now, feeling a little more comfortable. Let's go with the draw play. And I'm wondering if that's Jim Rowland wearing number 56 now, maybe changed the jersey also.
The other inside linebacker, along with Dan Connor, actually leads this team in tackles. So you know he's having a heck of a season because he's got more tackles than Dan Connor. At the 46-yard line, it'll be third down and 6 for Upper Marion. They've got to get it into Strath Haven territory to pick up the first down. Kelly this time with a straight drop. Throwing it across the middle, looking for his big tight end. Parsons makes the catch in heavy traffic. Dan Parsons at 6 foot, Jake Parsons at 6'7", makes the catch down to about the 40-yard line. Parsons, a 6'7", 225-pound tight end, being looked at by a couple of Division I coaches, and this is why.
Yep, we're seeing two guys that we will no doubt see along the way in coming years. First was, of course, Connors. He's got another year of high school ball, and then this one, Parsons. Look at the effort. Look at the effort. 4, 5, 6 of them, I think, before he finally goes down, and more importantly, drags them forward for the first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line in Strath Haven territory. Play action fake this time. Kelly rolling out, looking again to throw deep. He's going to tuck it away and run with it. Now he's going to throw it. He's got Parsons at the 25. Parsons to the 20 and down at about the 18-yard line. Great decision by Kelly. Made the entire secondary think he was going to run. Then he found Parsons wide open and made the completion.
Can you imagine if you're a coach, you come in and talk about Parsons and you find out how limited his experience is? This is not a guy who's emphasized football over the years, always a basketball kind of guy. But look at this. You can tell the way he responds after the good read and good decision making by Kelly. Finally finds his man wide open, but you can tell he loves football just the way he turns, tucks the shoulder, says, come on, let's see how much more I can get out of it. Parsons is going to be a big timer.
And that will be the final play of the third quarter. A good one for Strath Haven. They lead it by a score of 26-14.
Health Beat is presented by Crozier Keystone's fine family of hospitals.
I'm Suzanne LaFranchi. Often patients with diabetes or poor circulation also have problems with wounds that won't heal. It can be a chronic, frustrating problem. Experts at the Wound Care Center at Springfield Hospital offer a program that has had good results.
This center is really designed to treat chronic wounds. The definition of a chronic wound is one that's been non-healing for roughly 2 months. I think the older you are, the more swollen your leg is, and if you're diabetic as a modifier of disease, you might want to seek an evaluation sooner than later. We are able to offer the patient contemporary dressings and therapies. So I don't think it's just one person or one treatment that always works or always applies, and I think the advantage of having several practitioners, different insights and opinions is very beneficial to the patient.
Health Beat is presented by the Crozier Keystone family of healthcare organizations.
Okay, I went to my eye doctor for a checkup. He's great, but the cost of contact lenses was out of control. So I didn't pay my electric bill that month.
What's the worst that could happen?
Now I call 1-800 Express. I get the same great quality lenses for up to 50% less. All the name brands like AccuView and SureView delivered right to my door. Now I can see my doctor and get the best deal on contact lenses.
I have seen the light.
Call 1-800-LENS-EXPRESS or visit lensexpress.com for free shipping.
To get the most out of life, you need your vitamins. To get the most out of your car, you need Z-Max. It's like vitamins for your car. Z-Max micro-lubricating linkite molecules actually soak into metal, super lubricating vital working parts. Maximize your savings, maximize your protection, and maximize your performance. The entire Z-Max power system is just $39.95. You'll also get our 150,000-mile warranty protection. Plus, you'll get our 24-hour roadside assistance package at no additional charge. And when you order right now, you'll also get Z-Max small engine formula, a $14.95 value, absolutely free. In fact, Z-Max works so well, we'll guarantee a boost in gas mileage or you'll get a $100 U.S. savings bond. Z-Max, it's like vitamins for your car.
With Z-Max, you will get a boost in gas mileage or we'll send you a $100 U.S. savings bond. Also available at Advance, AutoZone, Pep Boys, Checker, Shucks, Craig, and O'Reilly's, and better auto parts stores everywhere.
I'm Brian Marion. Welcome back to Comcast Varsity Football. We're out in King of Prussia, Pennsylvania to see a District 1 playoff battle between the Strath Haven Panthers and the Upper Merion Vikings. The third quarter belonged to Dan Connor as he's run all over a muddy field, scoring on 16 and 22-yard runs and punching in a two-point conversion, putting his team up now by 12 points. We still have one quarter to play, but watch for Dan to control the clock and wear down the defense as the Panthers try to hold on to their win streak. Let's get you back out now for fourth quarter action.
Back at Upper Marion High School, along with Mike Linder, my name is Bob McCool. A terrific football game unfolding in front of our eyes. Strath Haven and Upper Marion, the District 1 AAA championship. The six-time defending AAA champion Strath Haven Panthers showing their mettle in the third quarter as they reversed a 14-12 deficit. They lead it 26-14, but Upper Marion trying to change that now. The Vikings have it 1st and 10 at the Panther 19-yard line.
Good drive, though, here. Kelly going to try and get this team to respond with a score.
The give is to Patterson. Patterson trying to find his way and find some ground on which to run. He takes it inside the 15, down to about the 14-yard line.
They're starting to get up a lot slower now, aren't they, huh? Well, they're carrying extra pounds, you know, and not only the uniform and the equipment, but all that mud that's built up for 3 quarters of football. Sooner or later, you know, it feels real good when you're out there sliding and slipping, but eventually, wow. Key moment here for this club, Upper Merion. I think much more important for them than Strath Haven, I believe, on this drive.
Brett Patterson, you get a good look at the 1,000-yard rusher for Upper Marion this season. Done a terrific job to make himself a better football player. 4.5 speed, although you're not going to see a whole lot of that tonight, but he's had just 10 carries for 27 yards so far tonight. Kelly, again, with the bootleg. Bootleg and running is what Kelly has been doing very well tonight as he takes it down inside the 10 to about the 9, maybe to the 8-yard line. First touchdown of the football game came from Dan Kelly on a bootleg in which he went 27 yards and a touchdown.
I think this is a good decision by Kelly. He knows that they've got to try and get first down yardage. As a result, he sees nobody open and says, I do see a seam where I can get downfield. I'm going to try and read that seam. Again, he looks. One man, he had Parsons going across the middle, was wide open behind the defenders, but he could not get the ball off and deliver it to him. So he's happy and content with the yardage. It puts him within 2 yards of the first down.
The football is marked at the 10. So we're going to call it third down and a long one for Upper Marion, obviously in 4-down territory. Play action fake, looking to throw the football. Kelly needs to get rid of it in a hurry, and he's not going to get rid of it, and he's going to go down under a heavy rush.
Big, big play call right here. Deciding to go for it all instead of the first down. Kind of times that when the play works, you say, what a great call. When it doesn't work, you say, what am I doing making this call? There was the man. He said, nope, he's not open. He turns and goes upfield, did Russ DeStefano. And then Kelly just can't get rid of it. Now they've got, what, 4th and about 12. Huh?
Sam McGarity is the one that shuts this play down. Right now, number 74, Sam McGarity says, you're not going anywhere. And he waits for help. He gets it from Cresta and from Hargraves, and wrapping him up.
Those two guys have been real big for them, haven't they? Hargraves and McGarity.
McGarity had a huge play in the win over Pottstown in the semifinals. Picked up a interception and ran it in for a touchdown. Had 2 interceptions in that football game against Pottstown.
Did you know there is a safe way to treat and prevent heart disease and hardening of the arteries? That you can improve your circulation and decrease the possibility of heart attacks, strokes, and aging.
About 2 years ago, I had a stroke. And it was such a frightening experience, I decided that I had to do something so that it would not happen again. I decided to go for chelation therapy, which I heard about. It was a very, very wise decision on my part.
Cherry Hill Wellness offers powerful therapies like chelation that can revitalize the immune system and treat problems associated with cardiovascular degeneration.
The staff is wonderful. They know so much. They're very knowledgeable, and they're very helpful. Most people don't know much about chelation therapy, but this really is marvelous. I find that I have much more energy, that I can walk without getting tired. I'm much happier now. I'm not scared anymore.
There's no line of communication more critical to your business, your workflow, your customers, and your success than the one that links them all together. And who can you count on for that? Verizon. For everything your business needs to stay in touch and get more done.
So sign up for Verizon Long Distance now and get 500 free minutes. Call 1-866-YES-2LD and move your business ahead.
Make progress every day. Verizon.
You sat down, I got the energy of Dad.
She has the gift to communicate with those who've passed on.
Who would Rose be?
Michelle Livingston is here to help you contact the other side. Do you believe?
It's been quite a revelation.
It's Your Call with Lynn Doyle, tonight 9 Eastern on CN8.
Blue Tilly, tonight on the Sports Connection.
We connect with the best minds in NFL football. Ron Jaworski, Merrill Hodge, and Greg Cosell as CNA pays an exclusive visit to the hallowed halls of NFL films.
The Sports Connection, tonight at 11, only on CN8.
1490 WBCB Radio, your home for Pro Football Report, every Thursday night at 6, live from the Oxford Valley Mall. WBCB, your home for Bill Clement's Hockey World, every Monday night at 6, live from the Burlington Mall. 1490 WBCB, your home for the Irv Homer Show, weekdays 1 to 3. Listen live on the web at WBCB1490.com.
Fourth down coming up for Upper Marion at the Strath Haven 21-yard line. It'll be fourth down and 12 for the Vikings. They've got to get to the 9-yard line to pick up the first down. A big play in this football game. Strath Haven leads it by 12. Kelly with a straight drop, looking to the near side, looking for an open receiver, and finds an open receiver. The pass is caught at about the 12-yard line. It's going to be short of the first down. On the reception was Mike Root, number 23. The junior makes the catch, but is going to be shy of the first down, and Strath Haven will take over on downs.
Well, Kelly knows where he wants his receiver to go, but Root is unable to find enough yardage for the first down. He turns, and Kelly says, I'd like you to go a little further, but I got to deliver the ball. He does just that, and Root not only catches it, but then goes to the ground immediately as he slips before he's even tackled, and it's going to leave him shy, and it becomes a defensive stand for Strath Haven. And what Upper Merion can't do now is give Strath Haven another one of those 6, 7, 8-minute drives and another score.
So they picked up about 9 when they needed 12, and Strath Haven will take over at its own 12-yard line. Strath Haven will keep it on the ground. This is Dan Connor's type of field and time of the game. He has taken over in this second half offensively with 2 touchdowns. He'll get the call on first down. He takes it out to about the 15, maybe to the 16.
Am I correct? I'm having trouble remembering any turnovers.
Not a turnover in this football game.
Is that amazing or what?
That is absolutely amazing in this field conditions and the type of defenses that these two teams play. There has not been a turnover.
And Merion, Upper Merion needs one right here.
4 yards for on the play for Connor to the 16-yard line, so it'll be second down and 6. Connor again will get the call, wraps both arms around the football, and he spins forward, will pick up the first down. Patterson on the tackle along with Rob Scott, but not before Dan Connor will move the chains for Strath Haven.
Well, you think Upper Merion saying somebody's got to fumble the football, but you don't expect that someone to be Connor, because you're right. He says, give it to me, loaf of bread, I'm sending me to the corner, I'm wrapping her up, you get near me, I've got the strength. Scott tries to tackle the football, unable to pull it out. They'll just continue the drive with another first down play.
19 carries for 145 yards now for Strath Haven's Dan Connor. This time it's going to be Atkinson, I believe, getting the call. Atkinson now wearing number 7 for Strath Haven. He had a couple of carries in the first half. And the switch of the numbers, Lenny Carter went to number 9. That was number 7, so we're going to assume that it's Phil Atkinson who gets the call.
Well, it looks like him, doesn't it? Good move, good quickness, good balance, gets to the outside, tries to get to the corner, but Stauffer finally is able to deny him that.
So Atkinson picks up 5 on the play, his 3rd carry of the night. 2nd down and 5. This time it's Connor who gets the call. Again, there's no mistaking who has the ball when Dan Connor has it in his hand. You just count the guys bouncing off of him and know it's Dan Connor, as he'll pick up another Strath Haven 1st down.
Is that his 20th carry?
That is his 20th carry of the night.
Gives him 61 in the last 3 games, and he's over 100, right?
Yes, he is.
And therefore, he's over 430 yards in the last 3 games. Not bad.
He is officially tonight, according to Jeff Zimmerman, our chief stat man, 20 carries, 155 yards on the night.
Close to 500 yards then.
And he still has 7 minutes to play. And he's going to get some more here as he gets the call again on 1st and 10, as he'll take it out to about the 46-yard line before he's wrapped up. Actually, excuse me, that was Keith Davis who got the call on that play. Davis will take it to the 46, pick up about 3 or 4 in the play.
You got to love it. Not only do you have Connor getting everybody worried about him, but then you get him as a blocker in front of you, and you're able to get the yardage.
Strath Haven methodically moving the chains in this football game, especially in the second half. They have 12 rushing 1st downs in the game. 8 of them have come in this second half. This time it's Carter, I believe, who gets the call. Carter cannot turn the corner. Great job by Dave Weber to shut him down. Had some help from Joe Tassani.
41, Joe Tassani.
Carter picks up a yard, maybe 2 on the play to the 47-yard line.
Look at the block, though, McGarry. 74 coming out right there. He just crushes that man on the corner. You're going to love it when you can run behind a big drink of water like number 74, Sam McGarry.
Actually, it was Keith Davis who had the call for Strath Haven. He picks up 2 on the play. It'll be 3rd down and 4 now for the Panthers. Connor getting the call. Connor this time has stood up.
Hey, how'd that happen? How'd that happen?
Great job by the defense. Mike Mazza leading the way for Upper Marion. The inside linebacker, 230-pound, met Connor head on and won the battle.
That would be an interesting stat, wouldn't it? Look back over his career and say how frequently, I guess the word would be infrequently, he has been stopped for no gain or ever pushed backwards.
He got to the 49-yard line. They've got to get to the Upper Marion side of the 50 to just beyond the Viking 49-yard line to pick up the 1st down. So it's going to be 4th down and about 2. And for the first time tonight, we're going to see a punter.
That's what that lineup is, huh?
Steve Taylor will punt for Strath Haven. And maybe we won't see a punter because a whistle will stop the play before the snap of the football as penalty flags are down.
Delay.
Be a delay of game penalty coming up against Strath Haven, so it'll back them up. Just their 2nd penalty of the game.
And that'll make it easy for them to decide there's no way we're going to change our mind. They'll definitely punt it. We'll definitely see a punter. At least get the football snapped to him. Kelly coming out, talking to head coach Toto and quarterback coach Baker. Got to keep his confidence up at this point. That's the most important thing the coach can do.
They trail it by 12 inside of 5 minutes remaining. Steve Taylor will punt it. Back deep is Russ DiStefano. Snap is good. Low kick will hit at about the 30-yard line. DiStefano picks it up at the 20. Breaks a couple of tackles. DiStefano still on his feet. Takes it across the 30 to about maybe the 31-yard line. And that's where Upper Marion will start at, trailing 26-14 with 4 minutes, 42 seconds remaining in the District 1 championship.
Yeah, he'll finally pick it up. I thought he was going to get a bad bounce. He did get the 1. He comes left, comes right, and then does step out of that tackle, or attempted tackle in any event. And then it looked like he might get a seam. Right there he was catching a few blocks, but I think that's Hargraves that took him down. We'll see better from this end, maybe. All right, I got to take a chance. He says, I got to get it up. I got to get by the first guy and hope I can get to a seam. He'll do that and get away.
Dan Kelly, 11 for 13 in this football game for 128 yards, but they are going to keep it on the ground on 1st down as Tassani, the fullback, gets the call. He gets 5 on the play to bring up 2nd down and 5.
A little surprised that we're going to go in the ground, but Tassani is the guy. that gets the call, and maybe the linebackers were already thinking pass, and as a result stepped off, and that's what allowed for the 5-yard pickup.
2nd down and 5 at the 35-yard line for Upper Marion.
Toughest way to throw the football is when everybody expects it.
This time a play action fake to Tasani. Kelly looking to throw the football. The pass is caught. And what will be good for a Upper Marion first down as Stauffer makes the catch across the 45-yard line to about the 46.
Dan Stauffer came in with the 23 receptions and 6 TDs, and he has absolutely looked very good tonight. He's got to be close to 5 or 6 catches on the evening already.
That is his 5th of the night.
This time he's been coming back to the inside, so he said, I'll try the outside, and steps in that direction as Kelly makes the fake, but Kelly looks down, can't look anybody to the left, so he comes back as he checks off and sees Stauffer on the right-hand side.
Kelly again looking to throw the football. Again, Stauffer is open in Strath Haven territory, down inside the 45, run out of bounds at about the 42-yard line, and it will be another Viking first down.
Smart play here by Stauffer. Not only is he going to get a good look from Kelly. Kelly, watch him again. Although everybody's expecting pass, now he says, at least I'll pump fake and try to get him to back off. Now look for Stauffer, get it to him immediately as everybody's playing deep, and then Stauffer turns and says, I'm going to get out of bounds and stop this clock. I know it'll stop on the first down, but I want to keep it stopped until we snap it.
At 3 minutes and 34 seconds, it's 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line. This time, Patterson goes in motion to the far side of the field. Kelly, straight drop, looking to set up a screen, perhaps, and it's picked off. Coming up and making the catch on the interception, guess who? Dan Connor making the interception, the first turnover of the game, and Strath Haven leads it 26-14.
Winter is coming, and CNA gives you the chance to escape. It's the Let's Cook Winter Escape Sweepstakes. Watch Let's Cook with Alton and weeknights at 5:30. And this Friday, you could win a fabulous vacation from the ordinary to Universal Orlando Resort. Grand prize winners go to Universal Studios and Universal's Islands of Adventure. 2 amazing theme parks. Stay on site at the exotic Royal Pacific Resort and fly U.S. Airways with everyday low fares to Florida. The Let's Cook Winter Escape Sweepstakes continues this Friday on CN8.
We have a little leak or something. Holy moly. Guess I better get started.
Right. But first, could you give me your price and the prices of some of your competitors? You know, don't want to pay too much.
Our customers know the importance of shopping around, because at Progressive.com you can get our price for car insurance, plus the rates of other big-name companies, and that could save you hundreds.
No one wants to think about car insurance, so we made this stuff easy.
Just give us a call, or visit Progressive.com, where you can shop and buy instantly. Maybe that's why over 8 million people choose Progressive, for low rates and fast, friendly service. Visit Progressive.com or call 1-800-PROGRESSIVE. Not what you'd expect from an insurance company.
To get the most out of life, you need your vitamins. To get the most out of your car, you need Z-Max. It's like vitamins for your car. Z-Max micro-lubricating linkite molecules actually soak into metal, super lubricating vital working parts. Maximize your savings, maximize your protection, and maximize your performance. The entire Z-Max power system is just $39.95. You'll also get our 150,000-mile warranty protection. Plus, you'll get our 24-hour roadside assistance package at no additional charge. And when you order right now, you'll also get Z-Max small engine formula, a $14.95 value, absolutely free. In fact, Z-Max works so well, we'll guarantee a boost in gas mileage or you'll get a $100 U.S. savings bond. Z-Max, it's like vitamins for your car.
With Z-Max, you will get a boost in gas mileage or we'll send you a $100 U.S. savings bond. Also available at Advance, AutoZone, Pep Boys, Checker, Shucks, Craig, and O'Reilly's, and better auto parts stores everywhere.
Dan Connor making the interception for Strath Haven, giving the Panthers the football at the 43-yard line. Connor gets the call again on first down.
I guess you say this is his half, huh?
He's been unbelievable in this half. The 2 touchdowns on the scoreboard coming from Dan Connor, and he continues to get the football. Right now, 22 carries for 159 yards on the night.
and then making the defensive play with the interception that stalled Upper Marion's drive, and maybe the last drive of any importance on what has been an outstanding season.
2nd down and 7 now for Strath Haven, looking to advance in the state playoffs. Keith Davis gets the call. Keith Davis takes it to about the 47, maybe to the 48-yard line. Winner of this football game will advance into the PIAA playoffs. They'll take on the winner of Shamokin or Pittston area. Shamokin out of District 4, Pittston area out of District 2.
Now Connor gets a breather for once. They go with a halfback, let him run the football, and it forces a timeout call.
Gain of 3 yards on the play.
With a timeout on the field, Strath Haven leads Upper Marion by a score of 26-14.
CN8 Primetime. Expect more. CN8 News with Arthur Fennell and Connie Cola at 7 and 10. It's Your Call with Lynn Doyle at 9. And Lou Tilley's Sports Connection at 11. CN8 Primetime. Expect more. CN8's Arthur Fennell and Connie Cola. Powered by experience. Anchored by knowledge. Your news nightly with art and style. CN8. Expect more.
The quarterback is going to keep it, and Rodney Turner is going to get the first down, still on his feet. Rodney Turner with his first carry, so to speak, of this football game. Officially, he was carried at one time because he was sacked, but that's his first run from the line of scrimmage, and an impressive one for Rodney Turner.
Surprise, surprise, the quarterback can run too, huh? He has 8 TDs on the season, so he's done a little bit of that before that play.
17 yards on the pickup for Rodney Turner. Keeps the clock moving as we approach now 2 minutes and 20 seconds in the football game. Strath Haven leading and looking for its 7th District 1 AAA championship. Turner this time will turn and hand it off to Dan Connor. Connor will push the pile forward and pick up a couple of yards, 3, maybe 4 on the play.
And that will be like 7 in a row, if I'm correct. 7 Division I AAA championships in a row. Can you imagine that?
From 1996 to now 2002.
What a run, what a run. And this guy's family's been a big part of it. Coach and players. Of course, he's getting some great blocking up front. You know, too often, and he'd be one of the first to tell you that the guys in the backfield with the football get all the ink and all the glory, and we forget about Cresta, McGarity, Hunt, Gentile, Hargraves, and Peck, who've been impeccable in their blocking here in the second half.
Connor again gets the call, changes his direction, still on his feet, breaking tackles. Dan Connor is finally roped down at about the 10, maybe 11-yard line. A terrific effort by Dan Connor.
There was a picture for you right at the end, huh? Stauffer just crawling and crawling to get up to his feet, and Connor jumping up to get back to the backfield. Connor does it here, gets by that first and second rush to try and tackle him, and then it forces Stauffer to come from the backfield, and he says, how many times tonight am I going to have to do this to stop this guy? And then we'll see it on this one. I think you'll see how he just has to crawl to his feet. 2 good shoulders that were put into him there. It didn't do any good at all, and then it'll take 3 of the defenders to pull him down.
1st and 10 at about the 12-yard line as Connor again will get the call, driving forward to the 10, and that's about it. Upper Marion just expecting to see Dan Connor and trying to slow him down. Joe Tassani slowing him down and waiting for help that time as Connor got about 2 yards on the play. And what will be the final minute of the football game, and Strath Haven is going to continue their march. We have not mentioned it yet. Regular season games, they've won 63 in a row. They have a chance to break the new state record, or set a new state record in next season's regular season games. But right now, they're thinking about the return to the state playoffs. They have been to the state final 3 consecutive years, looking to make it 4 in a row. They have already made it 7 in a row in the Central League, and now 7 in a row in the District 1 AAA championship.
And the class act there as they simply go take the knee and let the clock run out. This has been an outstanding game between 2 tremendous football teams, and a great one to work with you, Bob.
Thank you very much, Mike. As Upper Marion will fall to 11-1 on the season, and Strath Haven will advance with a 12-0 record. Again, they'll take on the winner of the game between Shamokin and Pittston area in the PIAA playoffs. From my partner Mike Linder, my name is Bob McCool. We thank you for watching, everyone. The final score again: Strath Haven 26, Upper Marion 14.
Okay, thanks, guys. Well, what a game. Two undefeated teams going head-to-head. We knew we'd have a battle, but in the end, it was the brutal running of Dan Connor that wore down the defense to secure the Panthers' 12th win on the season. Dan, by the way, finished with 179 yards, 133 of which came in the second half. So as we wrap up today's action, I'd like to remind you we have another game tomorrow as the Montclair Mounties take on the Bloomfield Bengals in a North Jersey Group 4 playoff game. So for everyone here at Comcast Varsity Football, I'm Brian Morrow. Thanks for watching.
For over 50 years, the research team at City of Hope has made breakthrough discoveries to help save millions of lives worldwide and help others become superheroes too. City of Hope, where the power of knowledge saves lives.
Game Faces tonight. He was the oldest rookie in the NFL. Philly's real-life Rocky, Vince Papale. From the Sandlot to the pros. Game Faces tonight, 7 and 10 Eastern on CNA News.
CNA is talking politics on the road from the Garden State's most delicious diners, all for an appetizing political perspective that will leave you hungry for more.
Diner Politics.
Sunday, 8 Eastern on CNA. Expect more.
It never fails. When you're in a rush to get out the door, your hem falls, your pants split, your seam comes apart. Don't waste time dragging out that big, bulky sewing machine. I'm Pat Murphy-Stark for the Invention Channel, here to tell you about Easy Sew, the lightweight, portable sewing machine for all your last-minute repairs. Look, Easy Sew is completely cordless, so it works anywhere. It takes only seconds to repair a hem or shorten a skirt. It's perfect for a last-minute repair right on your desktop. Great for a dorm room. Your kids will love the convenience. It's portable, so you can sew outdoors on the patio or deck. Don't spend a fortune on alterations. Easy Sew instantly fixes a seam on a suit or mend a zipper. Less than 8 inches long, Easy Sew is lightweight and compact, so it stores anywhere. But don't be fooled by the size. Easy Sew is powerful enough to sew through layers of fabric, ideal for pleats and draperies. Great for corduroy, denim, even suede or leather. It's the perfect machine for kids' projects, great for costumes or crafts. Make your own pillows and decorate like a pro. Add a little trim for a special holiday design. Add layers of lace. Easy Sew is faster and easier than you ever imagined. With the new lock stitch feature, your sewing jobs will really last. You could spend $800 on a tabletop sewing machine. Now you can own Easy Sew for just $19.99. But here's an even better deal. We'll include the foot pedal, the same type of pedal on expensive machines. Plus, you get the entire color collection of Easy Sew thread. Over 100 spools in all, absolutely free. You get it all, the amazing new Easy Sew with foot pedal and 100 spools of thread for just $19.99. Call now.
Call 1-800-490-9713 to order your Easy Sew for just $19.99 plus shipping. Have your credit card ready and call 1-800-490-9713 or send check or money order to the address on your screen. Call 1-800-490-9713. That's 1-800-490-9713.
This is CN8, powered by Comcast. Expect more.
You know, it's amazing what a few years can do to the way you look. But did you know you can actually stay young looking longer by making different food choices? I'm not talking about some miracle diet or cream here. I'm talking about food. Delicious recipes that'll stop the aging clock today on Christina Cooks. It's inevitable, we all get older. But wouldn't it be great to look fabulous at any age? Hi, I'm Christina Perello. It's not always about looking 20. It's about choosing foods that make you feel so good you can't help but look great no matter what your age. The first recipe we're going to work on is called Oden stew, and don't anybody ask me what it means. I don't have a clue. It's an old Japanese name. It's a very traditional kind of stew that we're going to cook in a clay pot. The first and main ingredient of the stew is tofu, the ever-popular tofu. And we're going to cut it into small pieces, and then we're going to deep fry it. So the first thing we're going to do is just cut, a small slab off there, turn it and cut it into 4 pieces so that the pieces have some nice size to them. That's what we're looking to create. You want some volume to the pieces. Then we're going to go right over here to the deep fry oil, which has been heating up.
Christina, I have a question.
Sure.
We hear all this about we shouldn't be eating so much meat. Is it really bad to eat so much meat?
Bad. Yes, meat is bad. No. The thing about meat is that, traditionally there really wasn't a culture that never ate meat. There's no such thing as a pure vegetarian culture. But it was always chosen in moderation, like it was a very small amount of what you ate. The thing about meat in our culture is we eat so much of it that it makes your organs work so hard that you sort of wear down quicker, so you age more quickly. Not to mention that it creates a layer of saturated fat under your skin, causing your skin to become everything from hard to dry to wrinkled looking. So an excess of meat, whatever that might be for you, is what causes aging to become premature, if you will. So what we're going to, does that help you at all? So now we're going to take, our oil's gotten really, really hot. The key to deep frying is making sure that your oil is really hot, because then the food won't stay in here really long. So we're just going to put our tofu bits in here, into the oil.
I'm from the South, where eating fried food is the norm. I see you're frying the tofu. How much fat would I get from that?
Well, ironically, deep frying is the least fatty way, if you do it properly, of frying things. The other thing about the whole fat issue is that when you eat less meat, you need to eat a little bit more vegetable fat in your diet so that your skin stays smooth and soft, right? You don't wrinkle easily. But if your oil's hot enough, the food doesn't stay in the oil long enough